Greetings, fellow Sierra Leoneans and viewers beyond the Sierra Leone community. Welcome to Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television. I am your host, Khadija Tijan Nabi. We get a series of things on the table today. The first one, of course, in a CW emergency broadcast, will be host we Honorary Consul of Los Angeles, Goodwill Ambassador Aissatou Timbo Nakadi. And once again, we tell them plenty thank you on behalf of Sierra Leoneans around the world. Second part of it, we know say some of we have to deal with this bully stuff, cyberbully, whether it's the name calling and so on and so forth. But we want to take this opportunity today for educate the general public and speak to them on the impact where it can put in the lives of many. But before we go into all that, I'd encourage you for share. I get with me Madam Daphne Pratt, commonly known as Casada Kitchen with me, and where we go do the first part. The second part we dedicate we hour to the mudslide and flood victims them, where unfortunately, as I can recall, on August 14, 2017, we experienced the greatest, I don't know how for put where nobody not go wish for gets not in beloved country. Make a pause now, allow Madam Daphne Pratt for introducing herself. Then from there, we will run to commercial and then come back. We start with today's discussion on cyberbullying. Welcome, Madam. Check your volume and come in and introduce yourself, please. Welcome to Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television. And a patient small, I see they try for getting volume together. Check out one more time the volumes, Madam. Check your volume one more time, Madam. We're still not there yet, sorry. Okay. Yeah, the volume, it seems like the volume they act up, eh? Okay. So what you go do, take your time. While we try for figure the volume, would they come back? Now we take a quick commercial, then would they come back and go from there.
Young beat on the beat.
Yeah. Like your blessing. Why you dey hold me out when you know say you know want them? You dey like by me, you mouth fast like Bobo Bantam. You dey shake you hate to me song, but you no dance them. You say you love me, but I'm a bad guy.
Yeah. Good old man, that's for fellow. You phone me with one, oh. You forgive me your bank account, give me your house, and give me your money, oh. Good old man, that's for fellow. You phone me with one, oh. You forgive me your bank account, give me your house, and give me your money, oh.
But you know you see me like water size too. You see me like a dirty water. You know you say me like water size too.
I told them I love you, and they told me that Eugene don't go there. I promised to love you, but you're killing me, you're my sexy girl. No conversation, you know say they can't kill me in a banka. It causing confusion. Somebody come save me, oh Kabaka. I dey love you, baby, so don't do me like this. Yeah, I dey love you, baby, so don't do me like this. Yeah, I dey love you, baby, so don't do me like this. Yeah, I dey love you, baby, so don't do me like this.
You dey see me like a dirty water. Oh, you know they say me like water size too. Why you dey see me like a dirty water? You know they say me like water size too. say, na me de bamba you. With me by you, no say, na me go born for you. I give you my heart and soul, you make them jump for me. Wait to make you now go sing the song, make a dance for you.
I love you, my baby, but you never hold me down. You are my harmony, melody, but you never harmonize. Keep on the power, now so you they call me, yeah. Oh me, baby, I go put on the fire, I go swear say I love you, yeah. Oh, let you go,
You
yeah,
see me like a dirty water. Oh, you know this I mean I want a size stone. Why you see me like a dirty water? You know this I mean I want a size stone.
See, I want peace, I want love, I want happiness from you. I want this, I want that, I want your whole body.
Baby boy, text fast and not lost. If you want happiness for we, my life, I don't take all give you. Yeah. You mean they call me the man in a power, but not lie. I don't cry, tell me I don't tire. Now for the bamba. Yeah. Not only you will light my fire. Not only you my heart desire. Oh my baby. Not only you my heart desire. Not only you will light my fire. But you just see me like a dirty water. Oh, you know this I mean I want a size stone. Why you just see me like a dirty water?
Greetings once again and welcome to Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television. Once again, I am your host, Khadija Tijan Nabi. The very first one will get now another very critical topic where if we not tackle within the community or outside of the community, it can cause a lot of disaster. Sometimes when we inflict certain pain on we self, we need to understand the consequences where it can come with, and over and over again where they use this platform for educate yourself on some of these things where they discuss today. As we all know, Madam Daphne Platt, commonly known as Casada Kitchen, in Sefna, it contributes to Salon in your way how we know how. This wall waiting a strongly day against an advantage. I believe say if you not get forgive person, not try for bring and down or put and down. So it bring major concern to me notice where me self decide say now volunteer now we come live now we able to speak on it now we try for see how we go find a solution. I want pause here for now. I want making it come in introduce yourself and then able to give you a better understanding of what went on and how we go able to find a solution to this unfortunate thing we happen to them. Welcome once again, madam, to Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television. You know, say this night place and for we all for now we're able for use them for help the general public and in the example of what you experience. Once again, welcome to Salon for All and Voice for All Network
I'm sorry, I
Television.
just tried to get some light.
It's quite okay.
Anyway,
Mhm.
good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and wherever you might find yourself on this blessed Friday. I thank God for each and every one of you guys who are here with us today. And I thank God for His grace for us to see a wonderful day like today. As you all know, my name is Daphne Maximilian Christina Pratt, aka Casada Kitchen. We're here to talk about something very, very important and something that is affecting our society. And in my case, all of you know, I'm a strong cookie. As we usually say in my local parables, you never throw a rock at an unripe mango. So always you throw a rock at a ripe mango. And I believe Casada Kitchen is a ripe mango. And as long as you're the head, you'll always be in headlines. And on top, obviously, you'll always be a topic. And that is what Casada Kitchen has been. But I want to draw the mind of our people. These, if you guys know me, for the past 5 years, I've been paying attention to things that today means a lot. One, 30 years ago, I drew attention to female genital mutilation. 5 years ago, I drew attention to rape. And now I'm drawing attention to another thing, which is cyberbullying. Cyberbullying. It is not about you and me insulting each other on social media. It is about somebody putting your information in a place that they have no business putting your information into. And maybe some of you guys, when you come to America, they tell you CNA job. It's a good job. Yes, don't get me wrong. I was a CNA for like 6, 7, 8 years. But one thing some of you guys do not know is that you are mandatory reporters. For every abuse that you witness or you hear about, you should report that abuse. As long as you are in the healthcare field. And in my case, Ms. Katia, do you want me to go ahead and explain what happened to me?
Yes, please, feel free, please.
In my case, 4 or 5 years ago, I met a lady by the name of Joyce Pratt, who, for those of you who know me, I went ahead and I rented an apartment for this lady, Joyce Pratt. And after I rented this apartment for this lady, Joyce Pratt, then I become an enemy to Joyce Pratt. Well, Joyce Pratt is a registered criminal because some of the things that I knew about her after that, I'm not going to talk about that. But she I contacted a lady by the name of Aminata. I do not know her last name, but I will show you her picture and I will show you guys what I'm talking about. And for the records, I had spoken to Aminata before. I had spoken to Aminata's sister before. And Aminata and her sister desist from doing this. Okay? And by the way, before I go further, I want to show you this lady Aminata's picture. Because sometimes we do not just come and sit down here and talk. We have to let people know who people are. And I stand by my statement that this is the lady Aminata who put my information, because fail not to realize I have so many of her voicemails, so many of her voice recording that I shared on my page. Yeah, so I stand by everything I'm saying. Mm, no, let me find a picture because I need people to see who she is. Because some of those people, we need to expose them and shame them. Because I do not even know this lady. That's the worst part. Let me go back to my Facebook page anyway. Hold on, please.
Sure, take your time.
Right. I'm taking my time to it. And so this lady, I do not, like I said, I do not even know her. She decided to go on YouTube or on a porn site and put my information. And she went to the extreme of saying that, wait, I hope I can find it. You know when you have so many, okay. She went to the extreme and said that I'm a prostitute. I sell myself for $10 and things like that. Yeah. I hope I can find it. I hope. I do. I believe if you go on my page, you can find it. Okay. I can. Okay. I'm trying to.
Okay. So what we can do, maybe
This is the lady.
Okay.
This is the lady. Her name is Aminata. I'm sorry. This is the lady. Her name is Aminata. Maybe I hope somebody can stay. I hope. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Please, Jesus, let me see it again. Okay. Anyway, if I do not find that, but this is the advert that she put on a group. I don't know the name of the group. Wait. She said, ma'am, you charge $10. I can make it $50 for a whole night. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. I wanna get. And all the pictures she took was when I was doing my Fox Talk show.
Oh,
Those were the pictures she put on the website. You know? But let me come back to this point. My point is, I do not know this lady. True, I do not know her. And people get themselves conflicted in situations in which they could not get themselves entangled of. I am only asking for her information because, there are times in which we have to follow the law. America is a country of law. If you decide to put my information in a porn site without my consent, that's an abuse. And if you are a CNA working with our vulnerable people, if you can do it to me, what about the vulnerable people who you're working with? These are the things that we have to set example. And God help me, I am going to set an example with Aminata. Because you do not play with somebody's life like that. And I'm not going to let nobody play with my life.
so I want the audience can get better understanding of waiting you don't suffer so far, the consequences the way you don't suffer with when due to the obvious fact of where this person where they allege
Okay,
say
I want to show you this is my phone, right?
yeah.
I will show you me WhatsApp. Honestly, I hope so you people in the sea. These are the calls where I dey get one day.
So like
Okay?
okay we they say and first but the lights they kind of like so now like a
Okay.
boku boku calls them in other
Oh
words.
yeah, okay. These are calls one day. These are all calls one day. Only just today, only today. I'm gonna show you some guys something today. Just today. Right now. Few minutes ago. Few minutes ago. Just few minutes ago. Let me show you. Few minutes ago. How much do you charge for medium? Yeah, man, what's up? You do delivery, I tip you whole. How much do you charge for medium? Just today. Just today. And just a few minutes ago. Let me show you another one. Mm, sweetie, how much an hour? I will send you information. I told him that I will send you information to the police. Fuck you, bitch. I'm
Excuse
asking your price.
no it's
Go
okay.
suck.
No we know
Yeah, this
yeah
is what,
yeah
no.
yeah no no
I'm,
I
I'm
not
not.
say
I'm not. I'm not. I'm just reading what is being said to me.
yes
This is like
I know say some of them
11:57 minutes ago.
yeah.
Now let me show you another one. Uh-huh.
Yeah, the one we gets the cost just kind of like give it like a how you call them, not like say the specific yeah. So that way, and then I will kind of talk more on how this they affect you as a whole.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So not coming small. When I talked to Miss Daphne the other day, of course they been really, really disturbed and they at distress because of this thing without happening. From what he tell me and what they try for deliver and try for inform the public is that it don't they get on stop harassment, you know, from a lot of profanity, a lot of degrading statements then when they use against them, or non-stop, any odd time of the hour from when they put in number now this unfortunate site here. So all kind of bad thing them. So then they tell
Honestly, only today,
yeah.
I want you guys to see my color. The time they start calling me, private number, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. 1:28. 1:28. My time. So it's like, and all of this happened because I helped a lady, Joyce Platt of Maryland. The only problem I had was helping this lady. And I'm getting to the conclusion, I'm not going to limit it with this girl. Because now I'm reading something. My dear people, when you see a man in this country that doesn't have a paper, leave him alone, please. Because I'm relating it like my late ex-husband is the cause of all this nonsense.
Make I give a little bit background on that. Many of you now don't come across Miss Daphne where they go through challenging time. For me personally, one thing where gravitates me to I see many go judge at that time, but I go through a video where even they at distress of the unfortunate way happened to it meet a person where unfortunately that person not been get paper, but I go making it and give all the story. Unfortunately later on it come some traumatic events then where happen in life. They married, I guess, hand away, even aware, and he felt used and abused. Whatever I don't work for all these years, we been get a stable place for the stable living condition, everything go down the drain. Unfortunately, like I can say something, some of we all the battle make nobody not perfect. When you go through them thing and whether it's losing a loved one or losing going through a divorce, it can be critical. You go through a process wherein if you not get strong people there in supports with you, it go make her worse or either it go make her better. So during that time, if she was bold enough, like we all know her, she went to social media, it tried for expressing herself. Me personally, that same day I know him, and I try for reach out to him for my old page, and I feel sorry for him, and I always get that side day na me heart for him, because nobody na the kind side married for na well. And unfortunately, some people then they come for ulterior motive, some they come for good, and then they judge the person, but I just they give a background of waiting this woman go through, and from there end on she lost everything, and that's why it relate to that as such. But come in now, you go give your story better, madam. Come back in, madam.
Well, I really do not have a story because I mean, who knows the know? And one thing is that let me tell you, sometimes you lose things to get things. You understand? You lose things to get things. But I mean, let nobody not use your situation or your predicament at a particular time. This is just funny anyway. It's funny.
It is well. It is well. But
It's so strange because somebody wanna even think about them in life, you know. I don't got that chapter day for how many years? That chapter wouldn't even exist. That chapter then a dead story. Now be one of the valleys that the life we get for go through. And I believe say I don't jump for bus. And I know what make, some people are not happy with who side and they or waiting them pain and set pan. But trust me, I am content, I'm happy. If I'm not happy, I let them pull me close. Now only person glad is I they pulling close. I'm happy, I'm content. Who's are they? And I mean, it just seems as if, but every time, how am I going to say this? Anyway, I'm happy anyway.
yeah,
I'm
so
happy.
I know say you bring that, you make reference to that, say na in the cause of that, because you wanted to get an idea of some of the
Yeah,
challenges
because
them.
I make us familiar people there. And this lady, this Joyce Pratt, where I go rent us for, now be me ex in me late ex in wife in so-called wife in best friend. And waiting people they don't know. I get two people them what they call Miss Nene Macmillan. She was in the court. Me and that man they not divorce. That many people they don't know. When we go to court, the man say not to he sign the paper, me not to me sign the paper. And I get Poku proof. I don't even want that man again and in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want it again. But if you want me to start something, we can. Because this is America. If Mustafa want make we start something, I am ready. Money speaks. We can spend money, then we can find out the law that the country. And this same Joyce Pratt, now the same Joyce Pratt, we go sign as me, a court.
Oh,
I
wow.
get proof to all that.
Oh, wow.
Oh yes, I get proof to all that. Some people can want got in where it not go sweet. And honestly, I am not going to take this anymore. They don't reach the Waterloo. For the one we put me information at pump site, I'm going to take them to the book. And I will ask every one of you see when they work at the nursing field. In our own land, I never get Bokofina in a good dong. Bokofina. Because what you do according to the in a medical, out in a sign. in a all na reporters. If you na see abuse, in a for reporter. So if one of in a fellow CNA, he takes somebody information, he put on a porn site, then in another reporter, in a all guilty of the same crime. Because what you do with vulnerable people, them, mine in they take care of. If you know they secure their own, what about the Americans? So I get for kind for coffee now. Oh yes, I can't for coffee now. Because I make a share that every platform for get this lady information, for put a stop to this menace. Because some of them they do CNA job, in another job.
So, Miss Daphne, when this actually happened, when you begin get the harassment, they calls them
But this it don't start for 2 years ago. But it started again on Tuesday.
this Tuesday.
Yes.
Okay. When it starts again, from where it starts, there's any stop time where it's stopping between, or it has been continuous?
Well, it been stopped for like 2 3 hours because I called the police. Anyway, I don't get this is the 5 time I don't report to the police. But like what I say, I don't get this lady information, so I could not do much.
Okay.
I will tell the police that they already talk to them one or two times.
Okay.
Since I don't kind of see her here.
Yes,
The
sir.
police don't talk to I mean after 1 or 2 times. But it's just like, I'm not getting information, But now I'm ready for get Aminata information. And I dey ask Pinami Sierra Leonean people there. This is not a joke. If somebody they go put you information now a public a porn site where you're not aware of, where where you not get nothing for do it, it can affect your life. It can affect so many things in you. And this not the lady where they do that. Look at her. Her name is Aminata. I hope you guys can see her. Can you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, with the same.
Yes.
The other thing is, while this they gone, you make sure say they keep evidence of waiting they
Oh
come.
yeah, even I got 3 phones where all of this is her calling me, and I said from 1 o'clock in the morning, then they begin calling. I mean pure harassment, all because I rent place for Joyce Pratt.
So the way they talk about rent, waiting be happen where making against that bitterness. You obviously take your own credits, you put
Yes,
on.
I rent place for rent. He could not keep a rent. He
Okay.
only done at the place for 3 months and put on a roof.
Okay. So as a result, then they affect your own credits, correct?
Obviously.
Okay. So waiting be happen after that. You've been try for reach out to try for
Oh no, let me tell you the funny part is some people are parasites. When they tell you so that way, even the cousin Emma Pratt with North Carolina, I know about everything what they tell you so. I mean, so many people they know. It's not a hidden secret. This lady did they talk to me so nice. Everybody say don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But I mean, she got 3 kids with 3 different daddies. It gives me all cock and bull story in the world. And I'm like, who that know me? Who that know Daphne? I'm the most nicest person. I'm like, I could not let this lady stay out with her 3 kids. The funny part is that me go ever move. And from the day where ever move, go inside the apartment, that they not talk to me again. It's like some people that they kind of you life, like friends, but they are vipers, they're demons. This lady, why they tell you so? If they call me every blessed day, Joyce, the part of Maryland. The day one lady when they call Basara or Balanta, now London, we know this story. And because of the same Joyce Pratt, now that make another talk to that Balanta girl. This same Joyce Pratt, now make me and Agnes Pratt. We know the talk. She is such a demon. But my dear sister, when you talk to that girl, If you talk to you don't, you go fit to say that Jesus Christ. But one thing I want to say, as a Christian, the only way when Joy see you picking and your generation will ever prosper, except me and Daphne, Maximilian Christina Pratt, and not put shelter over your head, Joyce Pratt. Except me and Daphne, Maximilian Christina Pratt, and not feed you picking them,
Miss
Joyce
Daphne,
Pratt. But if I
please.
do all the things for you, today, the takeaway they tell me, work upon you, work upon your children, work
No,
upon
Miss
your
Daphne.
generation,
Yeah,
and work upon everything.
yeah. I want to be patient.
No, no, no. Because
Yes.
what you do,
Yeah.
life and death and the power of the tongue. And in the anger and the call upon God and on everything. Because it is so sad. Although you don't help somebody, it could not tell you thank you. It is hard. It is hard. I am not mad, but I am hot.
Yeah, so I know, and I feel your pain. Hence the reason why I say now give you time that you vent, and in the hope that it will reach out to you and try for resolve this issue. What thing I want to
No,
tell
no,
you is
no,
that,
no. I don't even
yeah,
want them to reach out to me.
yeah, one sec,
Because the
yeah,
only way we will reach out to her right now, the law is in a court. Let the law tell her, say, you get right to go put the information upon site. Let me know. And as a CNA, oh my God, we're going to go far with this.
yeah. See,
Oh yeah, who don't know me, they know me. We're going to go to the last end. If I ever sell me life, forget justice, I will. But Aminata, we put me information upon site.
yeah.
You know, go again.
Yes, yeah. What I want to say, Miss Daphne, from your submission, your thing where you give here, you be mean good. You try for push shelter over Ram and in Peking, and that's not God will pay you for that. You understand in good way. I want to know. I can always say vengeance is not for we, but for the Lord. You understand? So patient, and then Peking, and then are innocent bystander them. They don't know
No, no,
nothing.
no.
Yeah,
No, no, no.
yeah.
When me the Christian, when me the swear and the swear generation yet unborn.
No, I don't want to do that because
Me on family, me on Creole, they say, come right for the jump fire. So when you come right for when you jump the fire, and the swear you generation yet unborn. Because me on Bible tell me say, life and death are the power of the tongue. And
so.
so me on Christian say,
Okay, so but what I would say, I know say you get right for be upset, a very degrading, a very frustrating, a very humiliating, and they feel your pain. Hence the reason why I say now we cannot vent. Because cyberbullying, one of it is they push.
this is so uncalled for.
Yes, I
How
know.
can you go tell
One sec.
people this
Yeah,
woman they going to do for $10?
yeah.
I mean, come on. Come on. That
So
is below gutter level. Not only gutter level. I mean, some things you just do not do. Some line you just do not cross.
yeah, I understand. Like I've been they say, I understand everything where they go through at the moment. And it's the reason why I find deemed necessary for now we get a chance for now event out immediately. The reason being, part of cyberbully, it can lead to depression, it can lead to self-harming, and I know say, by God willing, go through that route because we are here to support you emotionally, mentally, if not financially, but we'll be there morally be there for you. Because everybody, no man is an island, no man stand alone. And when you vent, it'll help you for release some of the pain. And the other thing why I've been talking to you before this, I've been saying, if it's possible, for now you change the number.
Hell no.
Okay, because for your own sanity,
No,
and
no, no. My sanity is good.
no,
My
like
sanity
what
is
I mean,
good.
like the
Let me tell
constant.
you. Some people do not know where they're crossing the line. Till you prove to them that, till you teach them example. Now sometimes they say, hey, the mommy don't let it, and then they reach the court. We reach the court. Well, that's what I mean, that's her. And they can you go court, and they can join single court, and they can go to the last court of this country. Oh yes. because you crossed the line.
So when
You
I'm not, yeah, go ahead.
no, you crossed the line. I don't even know you.
Yeah,
I
Miss,
don't even know you.
yeah. So Miss Daphne, I don't know them two people here, the names the way they call, and I hope that when they see this, hopefully they go reach out with they put with number now. So for now, I go reach out, now try for resolve this, and do you know it stay away from.
There's nothing we have to listen. The great Usami on this right now. There's nothing we can talk in the corner. The only place we can talk to now are the courts. Because I mean, come on now. How can you go and put my information in a porn site that I can go lie down for $10? How degrading is that? And I don't think I make woman that they're not going to politics. I don't think they make woman always then at the back door because woman they try for put a copy woman down. Hey, what is you not born picking not to my post. Because of the picture, you not born picking not to my post. You don't know if I've been born before. You don't know the story. You don't know if I give it to girl for adoption. You don't know the story. Because what you not see that what thing that not get near me. You know what I'm trying to say? So some people are so ignorant. You don't even know me. You want to talk about me.
Not ever feel less of a woman because you are a mother. I want to know that, right? Like you said, I want the born, not to want the men. So not even go there. You're a mother and not even allow people then for even get
Well,
you.
because, if I play some of this same lady in video the way they sent to me now, yeah, you know go even accept her at your station right now. If
Wow.
I play this same Aminata, where I don't even know. If I send some of the voice messages then to me, you not going to even believe. Somebody will not even know. When I don't go send to you in WhatsApp, play your some.
So
Somebody will not even know.
so who is she? Now a friend of a friend or the friend of the one where you being
I
launched?
don't even know this now this joy. See where I go rent for and paddy.
Okay, okay. You not ever try for reach out to you for your own side or it just conclude?
We don't talk before, even his sister, they don't talk to me before. That was 2 years ago. I don't know what's a problem. But this time I'm not going for left arm. Because it gets a point in which then they make some statement. So and so people that they talk to you know, I think to say it gets a point in which jealousy can say, honestly,
Hmm.
because there was a statement in which so and so person they say miss you and they call name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it doesn't reach a point it's like, so are you not important that people of high standing they say they miss you? Because I get one of the voicemail where she made a statement like that.
It's rather unfortunate.
So it's like, oh, okay, so you don't so important. You know what I mean?
So I know
So
when
I
yeah.
will try to degrade you.
Yeah. So don't fall for that level. You understand?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
patience because now you day after God, now you day in control of how you live your life. If somebody they
Obviously,
yes, ma'am. If somebody they
obviously.
mean for now you go to a certain box, not allow yourself to be put in a box.
Oh,
You are
hello.
bigger that beyond that box. You understand?
No.
Yeah. So what to make they say anybody in mental well-being is significantly important for now you able for be a productive citizen in our life. Everybody,
Right,
it no matter if not big, if not big one. That's the
right,
reason
right.
why I suggest say because no matter what, we all don't turn family now. Family is not only by DNA. You understand? Now the person where they day for you, where they go through you rock bottom, where they call you like you not get forgive, but they able for talk to you. So you are equally
But to
important
tell you
too.
the truth,
Yeah.
I don't realize say I'm honestly to tell you the truth, me experience with this choice part of Maryland, my God, when you there through you rock bottom, stay by yourself.
Well, I want to tell you,
No,
say,
it's a good. No,
yeah.
I'm telling you, sister.
Okay,
I
so
am telling you.
no,
This
that's
lady,
wait one
did they
second.
call me
No,
24/7?
so what I want to tell
She was
you,
like my support team. Let me tell you. Let me give you a history of this lady.
yeah,
At that time, when we let ex-people go out with this lady, this particular girl, now it give me every information
wow,
where I need. You know, so I'm telling you, when you get on some situation, my dear friend, stay away from this person because this Joyce Pratt and this Signer Botu Garage, they were best friends.
mm.
I did not know by then. So it was like, she was like, I mean, she used to call me 24/7. And I mean, Joyce Pratt, Daphne Pratt. I'm your sister. Not knowing she was a wolf in sheep's clothing.
So make I tell you, say I want give you, I want concur with you in
Yeah.
in regards to sometime when you go, they go through trials and tribulation. Not to all man go come in your own good interest. Not to
No, no,
all,
no.
yes, that ain't a fact. But then look at the bigger picture. Where you say you want just day by yourself, I don't want you to be that way. If even
No, no,
is
no, my
no,
dear friend.
one
Let
second,
me
no,
tell you,
no,
when you
allow
get
me
in a
small.
situation, what if you
Yeah.
don't learn
Mhm.
from this experience? Honestly, I prefer for them and myself.
Okay. So now
Most
tell,
of our people do not even know me.
yeah,
I'm telling you,
yeah.
me, I'm an introvert. Honestly, I don't like people. I just like to socialize, you know.
So it's
I don't
equally
have no close friend.
okay. So it's equally important for being introvert and extrovert. You understand? Now allow me
Right.
for land small, yeah. Because like I say, we all na
Every day in a classroom.
an island together, yeah. Or one
Yeah.
island not go able to function by itself. We all need we self, yeah. And I want
Right.
to let you know, say the reason why I gravitate towards you. I have been through a rock bottom as well, where the
Hold on. Hold on.
yeah. Now call they come in. Okay. Okay, una de yari, but yeah, now call send they coming in.
No, no, I'm wondering. Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk, talk.
Okay. So what have they say? Um, me self don't go through rock bottom when I been let me interview me at this very platform where I give me own testimony. You understand? In the hope for inspire others. Yeah. You okay? They get another call.
You there?
Yeah. Now the person they call you back.
Exactly.
Okay. And what thing they say?
My cousin they call so.
I read they say something about Facebook.
Oh.
Okay. So what's
So
your
what I go through, I put her later, Yeri.
yeah.
Hey, they call me on private number. The same Aminata lady.
Okay.
Now they telling us so.
Okay. So all that they this country you not go continue for harass anybody. The evidence then go there, elect the number block, police then go able for trace that. So
Oh
every
yes.
time what team go advise you because your well being is important. What team advise you any private call we come where you pick up like right now, the specific time na New Jersey na 6:48. So it will be about maybe 1 hour or 3 hours 1 hour behind. Make sure so you note you put documents on because it's
Oh
not
yeah,
fair.
everything is to be correct.
Yes, enough fear, enough rights. You understand?
Okay.
So going back to what you had to say.
Again, I want later Yeri again. Uh-huh. This is Aminata enjoys talking now. As I'm telling.
Okay. Okay. Oh, you don't mute, madam. I know they hear you. Yeah, check your device. So what have they say to you? Oh, you don't mute. Or you dey try for respond? Okay, check back. You still dey on mute.
Yeah, well, yeah. Let me ask about un visto. Un visto. When we look at what his mother was making video, causing different children out, causing different women out and children.
Now in the call back,
Yes.
so
Oh yes.
okay, so just no
This is
respond
constant
again.
harassment.
Yeah, so just ignore, yeah. So what I they say, for I tell you say I concur with some of the statement the way you make. Then I also they try for tell you say during me self young rock bottom where God try me. You in life you the learn not to all man go be bad, yeah. You not go give up with on humanity, yeah. We all there in different shape, different form. You get the good one, you get the one who go judge you, you get the one who go embrace you. But rest assured, say there are gonna be good people, gonna be sincere people who go come in your life. Elect they not give you money, they go care for you sincerely. You understand? They're not go hang up the phone and talk bad about you or whatever. Then go if even advice, then go advise you in a way where it be say go be beneficial to you. So I don't want to give up to it to humanity. And then secondly, yes, I don't want to one bad apple. You know, I speak from experience. I don't want one bad apple make you give up. And it critical right now with what you they go through because you the harassment. That's why we will not let you leave you alone. And we they make this for whoever they do this, then stop because you know right.
It's only Joyce Pratt and Aminata, and that's the reason make I ask the world. I think if I be the lie in all of your now, I make I put everybody here. If you are not able to give me this lady information, then this harassment will still be continue.
So again, I really they hope that for now, I know so you know want change your number, but me
no, we're not.
Yeah, well now for your own well-being, I mean they worry about, yeah. If even you're okay mentally during the whole process, but now you know get you to the point you're not able to sleep, you're gonna interrupt you sleeping, the calls they come back and forth, and sometimes when you read certain things that were not appropriate, were degrading or demeaning, of course it will kind of affect you psychologically, mentally, whether you aware of it or not. So me they plead to you, if while you wait for the follow the due process and not take things in your hands for your own health being, for now you get solace, now you get peace of mind, you name it. It's best that maybe you go change and force for the time being where you don't need.
By the way, I want to give people that this lady in number. In name Aminata in number na 571.
No, wait, what you go do? Wait, not give them patience more. Patience, you understand? Patience. You don't put on at the police their hand. And I they hope say that woman they go call this platform in efforts for now we try for
571-286.
No, left arm first, left arm, yeah? Left arm and patiently wait. Now find a solution where go be in your own favor. Now that's me go advise you, continue for patience. And we'll take a quick break, then we will come right back. And I thank you for joining with today.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, hold on 1 second, madam. I just to take a quick break and then we'll come right back.
Young Heat on the beat.
Yeah. I why you dey hold me out when you know say you know want them? You dey like by me, you mouth fast like Bobo Bantam. You dey shake you hate to me song, but you know dance them. You say you love me, but I'm a bad guy. Yeah.
Good old man, that's for fellow. You phone me with one, oh. You forgive me your bank account, give me your oats, and give me your money, oh. Good old man, that's for fellow. You phone me with one, oh. You forgive me your bank account, give me your oats, and give me your money, oh.
But you know me see me no water size too. You see me like a dirty water. You know me say me no water size too.
I told them I love you, and they told me that you don't go there. I promised to love you, but you're killing me, you're my sexy girl. No conversation, you know say they can't kill me in a banka. It causing confusion. Somebody come save me, oh Kabaka. I dey love you, baby, so don't do me like this. Yeah, I dey love you, baby, so don't do me like this. Yeah, I dey love you, baby, so don't do me like this. Yeah, I dey love you, baby, so don't do me like this.
You dey see me like a dirty water. Oh, you know this me now what's a size stone. Why you dey see me like a dirty water? You know this me now what's a size stone. Wait me by you know no say that me dey bamba you. Wait me by you know no say that me go born for you. I give you my heart and soul, you make them jump for me. Wait to make you not go sing the song, make I dance for you.
I love you, my baby, but you never hold me down. You are my harmony, melody, but you never harmonize. Keep on the power, so you they call me, yeah. Oh me, baby, I go put on the fire, I go swear say I love you, yeah. Oh, let you go,
You
yeah,
see me like a dirty water. Oh, you know this me now what's a size stone. Why you dey see me like a dirty water? You know this me now what's a size stone.
See, I want peace, I want love, I want happiness from you. I want this, I want that, I want your whole body.
Baby boy, it takes fast and not lost. If you want happiness for we, my life, I don't take all of you. Yeah. They call me the mommy now.
And I welcome back with a live with Madam Daphne Pratt, commonly known as Casada Kitchen, where they experience major cyberbully issue, where they express with we. Come back in, Madam. Go ahead.
Yes, guys. Anyway, the final conclusion is: be careful who you welcome within your inner circle and who you help. All of this thing that I'm going through is because I help people, especially this Joycey Pratt. And as a CNA, like I'm saying, and most of you in the medical field, it is your right to report a bully. It is you're a mandatory reporter. If this lady Aminata can put my information in a porn site, and she is a CNA, and I've been asking for information, and people are refusing to disclose her identity. When I get her identity, I will go for so many people because most of you are failing to realize that you are mandatory reporters. People like that are not supposed to be working with our vulnerable in society. They're not.
The other thing where I want to ask that you get any of them family member where maybe something then go intervene or try forgive.
I am not here for negotiation. I put her information out there, and trust me, I will get her information. I've already called the police. I've already done one or two other things that I'm not going to say here. The only thing I just need what I need. I just need her address, and I can take it from there. But I've done one or two other things, and that's the reason why I'm not. Hey, why should I hide from somebody? I'm not going to change my number for nobody. It's not possible. It's not. And if she thinks she can endanger my life, she's playing. Because, all their calling, their text, their voice messages, they're all evidences. And I don't know you. For you to take my information and put it in a porn site, I don't even know you. This lady, like I said, I've spoken with her before. I've spoken to the sister before. I've got somebody who has intervened before. And so I don't have time for all of that anymore. Now it's time for the law to take its course.
Yeah. So in the meantime, you get what thing you they do now for like you try for go above this, meaning that because from Tuesday obviously you not get peace in the sense that there's too much of harassment, and you know and change the number. So waiting that you're able to do outside of that unfortunate experience the way they experience, for normal now you go able forget you normal routine.
Well, in actual fact, already the law has been involved, cybercrime has been involved. Hello to realize I'm in Seattle, Washington.
Yes.
I'm in Seattle, Washington.
Yes.
You know, we don't know, and I also today.
Yeah.
I'm in Seattle, Washington. So many things that are not involved,
Yeah.
And I'm happy. The more that they call me, they build up the case, And the more that it's so good that the whole world don't hear them again. It's not like Nami one grain. It's like the world hear at them. The world see within 3 minutes how many times they don't call me. So hey, it is
Yeah.
uncomfortable for now, but trust me, I will laugh at the end
Yes,
of the day.
make her clear again to the audience, and so we community as Sierra Leoneans, certain things that what they take for granted.
Other things that they waiting happen.
Yeah.
No more the chop. When you ready for take action, now they can get you auntie and you plan it in the camera. Now that make me your business and they put it out there. And I don't put it there for 1 week. So when me ready for take me your action, I don't go want no granny, no auntie, no cousin who can say, hey, Casada kitchen. No,
Yeah.
they work like that.
Yeah, now great point, and that's not the reason why, because we all not Sierra Leoneans them, we all come out, now we home, some of we come, not to buy, for say we choose to, we parents them bring we come for better, how you call them, opportunities. So where we can also, when they come for, can look for problem. Hence the reason why I find and say, now we try for resolve them. Obviously, you get for watch this program, who that ever they involved in this harassment. Harassment nothing way and they play with in this country and are not taken lightly. If you get
so people are not know the law in this country,
Yes. If you
they
get
don't know what they joke with.
Yes.
When the thing where you can take like a joke, when it hits, you like, oh, was it that serious?
Yeah.
So anyway,
That's not one. That's not one I want to talk about. And then we take them very serious. It go affecting her in so many ways. That's one. Secondly, and I put this woman in her own position, and I put them and look and say, now in a family member. It could be your sister, your wife, your partner.
I did not do anything wrong to this lady,
Right.
other than helping her put a shelter over she and her children's head. That's all I did to her.
No, I understand.
That's the only crime I committed.
Yeah. No, well, we go look and say not a crime. You do the right thing.
But that's the only crime I committed.
Yeah.
This is not a secret. The only reason I've been harassed is because I helped this lady who put a shoe over her head and fed her children. That is all the crime I committed.
And it not gonna go in vain. So again, just allow me for land, make and clear to them. Again, in a police stop, now in a put this woman in a position wherein for next somebody they call you from Tuesday up to this blessed day with a lot of things that women not go able to repeat on this platform where you don't tell me outside of this platform and then also some gruesome pictures there also where they followed this unfortunate text them and calls them, and please give her a break if you're not able for help them, whether it's morally, financially, and I'm not able to give good advice. No, I just to give a general statement. If you're not able to help somebody for lift her up, nor help them for take the ladder under in foot and making it for them. Do ya with a beg, we all not Sierra Leoneans, please. This woman not go not go happy for see trouble kinda in a way, so in herself not try for bring trouble to him. I don't know if you want to say any last thing, madam, before you go. I'm really sorry on behalf of the entire team Nayaso and all Sierra Leoneans.
Everybody, I want
sorry
everybody
for you.
to know that I need this lady's information. This Aminata, I need her information. The same person calling again. She should be talking. Anyway.
So
the same person,
you don't give multiple evidence for more for this interview or this discussion. you don't get series of calls and from the same voice you they say it rather unfortunate, and I continue for encourage that woman for stop, and for that it give you peace, and it try for act as if in a all now the same country people them in a common one country. Please now we stop.
But it will teach you lesson for not for help people the next time. You know, honestly, from Tuesday to today, I've been for do something for somebody in Africa. I just feel so discouraged. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it.
No,
True.
not make
And this
somebody
is
poorly
somebody who
blessing.
get involved in an accident, and you know, I really promise him, and I call her back and say, you know what, I'm sorry, I'm not going for that.
Miss Daphne,
I
God go make.
another boss, another bluff, I don't get million.
Yeah.
Usa should also, I came to you say, I get $200. Yes, Usa should I get $200. That I can say, I want to send up for, and then I put up for send up for somebody, but with all this nonsense, I'm like, no.
No,
It-
Miss
it's not
Daphne.
worth it.
Miss Daphne,
True.
not poorly
You
blessing
don't
for
want it.
anybody. Continue for being.
Honestly, I don't keep this money from Tuesday. I just put it and say, fuck it. I'm not going to send my money.
No,
I'm not gonna
continue
help
for being
nobody.
the humanitarian that
Because
you are.
in there, a painful way you help somebody, you could not get thank you. A harassment you get.
Miss Daphne, continue for be who you are. Who that you want help and you don't give word, God go bless her and multiply that day for you.
I mean,
No stop.
I don't even want to. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to laugh. I'm done. Now let me take the time explainer for me and me alone.
Okay,
I'm
look
done.
and say that person,
It don't worth it.
Miss Daphne, you say that person they involved by accident. You know the
I don't care.
system.
Those are people now.
No, you do care. Wait.
Now somebody I be go help for. I be go put shelter for and so. Look at the harassment. Less than 1 hour. How many times I don't get called?
Yeah, it's obvious. Okay, so what's the say, Miss Daphne? Me they plead to you, and I they use and say I they try for tell you say certain blessing and they now other person get for give you that blessing they through God and your own permission. Not block you blessing because of somebody who that you don't promise do and because you don't know how God they multiply that blessing there for you. Not allow these people that will don't hurt you for make you say you're not gonna do good to people them. There are a lot of bad people out, there are a lot of good people out there. Yeah. So not stop your blessing, not stop for be who you are because of a very bad experience. Yeah, it's just like you go say you're not gonna ever be in a relationship because you don't need a one bad. No, you deserve better than that. You deserve when you get a fulfilling and peaceful life.
yeah.
Yes.
And I get a better relationship now.
Well, okay. Well, you see that. So sometimes you get for go through some drama.
Sweet one too.
You see that. It's obvious. I see the smile. I love it. I love it. I see the smile and it's obvious. So I want you keep that positive energy. And like what I go said, the devil's a liar. You cannot allow other people for drag you down. You understand?
No.
Block the negative and embrace the positive. Like I say, if even me able to call you for 5-10 minutes, I talk to you, and that good talk they help you find. Maybe I not get me self now poor, but alhamdulillah, I will say I'm not going to use the word poor because Allah no wants that any condition you want you accept, you understand, and tell and thank you.
Oh, yeah.
So yes, but if even I not get forgive you the financial part, the moral part, it's my obligation as a Sierra Leonean for uplifts me company Sierra Leonean. So do I beg you for God, continue for, you can call me at any hour. If even I sleep, if I see the number, I will call you back as soon as I can. But please, you cannot allow yourself to go down. You deserve to be happy.
Oh no.
Yes.
No. I'm not going down. How helping for pain?
Yeah. No, what's here? I mean down.
You don't want to see the stone green mango.
Absolutely not.
Stone red mango.
Absolutely. Yes, I agree. So more blessing na you way. Stay strong. Stay tough. Say we need your voice by the political arena. All around, you see. So you self they contribute in your way. You know that. So please. Yeah. So please.
So guys, you have a wonderful day.
Yes.
And enjoy your Friday and I'm out.
Yes. We appreciate you. Stay blessed and thank you for your time. And God bless you. So viewers, when they come up with next topic, we'll go be right back now. We take a commercial. Thank you. welcome back, viewers. And I thank you for your patience. I also I enjoyed the Bosca Banks, and I want to take this opportunity to tell Miss Daphne Pratt, thank you. With a wish and nothing but well, and with a hope that in situation resolved soon, for instance, your peace of mind and solace and all that. As with the flyers say, we get the second part where we know say we go through a tragic event where meet we country on August 14, 2017, where it affects not only the one that we die, but also we as Sierra Leonean, whether we were at home or abroad, whether it's financially, psychologically, emotionally, mentally, we all suffer. And of course, the one that we lost in life and the family member. I get two people then right now with me. One, which now one of the victims them, where it lost in mama, it lost other family members them, but that mudslide. We also we don't they follow the time where we organization United for Salon been visit the camp outside them in day, the victim camp them. But he go come with we shortly. It can give with some of the unfortunate experience where it go through and how it able to overcome the challenges them. The second person, Mr. Ibrahim Sise, we commonly know as APC doctor. Then we also get Mr. Wanka, so we will join we very soon. Now pause first, make Mr. Manso since they join we by audio because he not be able to go through the other channel for that it come which we live on video, so it go join we by audio. Then I go make Mr. Ibrahim come himself in a little bit for introduce himself. Mr. Manso, welcome to Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television. Introduce yourself, please. Now we start with that first, and then from there we go start the interview. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you for everybody. My name is Masokabo. I'm one of the victims.
Connection successful.
Mudslide. Pentagon.
Yes, go back, repeat that here. I'll be the time for connect the speaker. Then go hear you more. So go ahead and introduce yourself back, yeah?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead. Then they hear you, sir. Go ahead, man.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for having me this night. Me and myself, Cabo, one of the victims at Mudslide of August 14, 2017. Me and myself, Cabo.
Yeah, we welcome you back, yeah? Then make Mr. Sise introduce yourself. Then from there, I go bring you, we start the interview, yeah? Mr. Sise, welcome, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Mr. Khadija. How you do, everybody? How do you people? Welcome on all and all Sierra Leoneans. Today is one of the saddest days in our life. We will remember as Sierra Leonean, especially like the 6th of January. You know, we'll ever forgetting it there. And we say thank you very much, Ms. Khadija, for a special edition of this day today. Where I feel say we all, and I wish all Sierra Leoneans will grab this money, will pay for the one that we don't die. And the disaster happened as a little building. Me and Ibrahim Sise, commonly called aka PC Doctor. I live in the United States of America, Washington, D.C. And I say thank you. And I know we say tata to Sierra Leone and them for saying we share this is a sorrowful day in our life. And all the prayers will give, and they ask God for the Almighty. Hey, answer them for people who will be suffer from that day. And any other person who doesn't suffer any disaster in Sierra Leone.
Thank you so much, sir. Welcome once again. Thank you also for honoring the invitation and making time out of your busy schedule for partake and be part of the panelists. Mr. Manso, welcome once again. You there with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
I get you, ma'am.
Yes, there. I wanted you to take me back to that unfortunate day of August 14, 2017. What's really been happening where during this unfortunate day? For the one that we don't know you, apart from me, we basically know you.
Actually, a terrible thing happened. I've been in a Pentagon, my Malama. So I've been there with my mommy and my all our relatives there, my brother, Pentagon, Malama. So unfortunately, me go for take a last exam where I go for a camping na hill station. So I do on the camping, they call me say my mommy and they not see them. They not see with my relatives them, they not see them known. So that worry me so much and worship body. I go now, I never see nobody, I never see my mommy. So life go scattered na my life. I don't know what for do again. I so tormented. Because I'm the only person that will be supporting and medication. They do everything for me. Doing anything I need, ready for support me. So when I come miss Sam, I lost a very important person in my life. So I done that. The baby they don't know because actually they send inside the water. So they watch go with an alumni hospital. They give a medical paper. I get a paper of him. I get a photo of her, everything. So the baby now it take 3 days. Now he pass away. So the government ambulance can take him go with an phone. So he did it. They say well. They're not going to give me the body for bury with the one that we them pull inside the dirty. Where some man have one hand, some man have 8 number I get, some man have foot only I get. So we actually cry to the doctors there for let them be able to help me, look me. So we try hard and finally the family come together and give money to the doctors them back now come out before ever they release the body. So unfortunately, we try for register the cow a paper that say the victims for register. So on that worry, no member for register, neither for follow up. So that they say for going to Lumley police station or go do a registration within at the hospital. So for more loss of money, I will not able to follow up. So now only the top south in the follow them, they will do like they will go to the provinces and do the burial. So actually, all the family give money before they give it the body, we go to the provinces. When we go to the provinces, when we come, we will get on to the government registration. They say we don't leave. Why others they come in, others they come out Waterloo, drafting everywhere they come for car register. Would have affected, would have not affected everybody mix up to place the jumper. So we try very hard for long to be able to do a registration able. So actually we do not camp at Jiba and then we been so we did it like United for Salon go do and offer. Go do a food stuff and other things. So actually they see me there. So they be able to pick me up and I'm so happy when United for Salon. May God guide Madam Khadija, may God favor her.
Okay.
As she don't continue this, may God direct her. So he actually send people left from there. So that they will pick me up and the follow actually that they well. Outside the main family auntie, they will be crying at corner during the burial time. So let them give me the body. So now AY will pick me up and put her on TV. So actually, my auntie and they will be lingering with the cry together. So let them be able to help me and do the body for both. So then auntie Bota actually help them. So I'll be able to get and contact him and Karija and seek for you. You know, if they contact, they will console me, send me to patient. Yeah, Madam Karija, actually, may God bless you, man. So you'll be able to support me, and I really cry to you for education. And you really prove to me, say, you know, a person, a good person. May God continue, may God lead you in your effort. May God direct you. So I cry for education, because education is the key to success. That's my own dream. So I cry and support, say, it would help. And actually we try. So I do my meditation where I come and sit to us. So I'll not be able to complete all my subjects because I'll be so stressed. Because I'll be lost in my money to I do. I'll be stressed so much. I'll not be able to think about them. So I'll be able to pull a 5 subjects when I credit on WAS. And I good grade I showed the first director, when I'm Mohamed Lamin Fula, when I'm Madam Khadija, the first director, when they direct the United for Salon, so my name to be communicate na Saloya. So I text the result to Madam Khadija, tell me say that's great, and I'm so happy.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad to Madam Khadija, the God guidance to protect her, and until now they get unto me, console me. May God protect her. And the mommy we don't die, me, may God make, let God make his son of the bosom of Father Abraham. May God guide her, may God protect him. May God make him see heaven by God's grace.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. So hold on 1 second. First and foremost, now you get the thank you because after all the trials where you go through, losing your mama, losing family members, you still stand strong. You still stand strong for knowing that your mama go wanna stand strong. For now you live a fulfilling life. You not give up, and now you get the thank you. I
Yes,
believe
ma'am.
say now God now get the credit. Basically waiting na been some of the constraints where okay I know say you kind of like explain to we say unfortunately where this incident happened we also outside of salon with the reader incidents then where people they unfortunately they go register on behalf of inner way na the real victim them then as a result people like you they not be able for gain anything because of course the list be done too long now where of course governments
So
not
true, ma'am.
yeah so
So true, so true.
yeah. So waiting else been happen, you be able to get through or because me know the story, but for the one they will not know, waiting be happen at the end of the day. Obviously, I think say you not be able to get the benefits, correct?
At all, ma'am, will not be able to get,
Okay.
and the person who have been going to Juba, himself will not be able to make them up.
Okay.
So now, pass will be the pass now the camp.
Okay. So
So you able to get anything.
okay, that picture the way they refer to where many go see a picture where go viral from you and your auntie we been there na the front page. That you auntie they who sign there now.
Exactly.
Who side that you auntie they there
Come
now?
again, ma'am.
Yeah, the auntie, you and the auntie will be in that picture. Who side that mommy they there now? Many Sierra Leoneans then go on know who side that mommy they there.
Well, the auntie in the upside by the hill because it not be affected.
Okay.
It's like when me mommy take somebody as a friend, like when I come out the same village, the
Yes.
same provinces. So they take them as a friend, so they go visit them every day. So all the time, frequently they go to my house.
Yeah.
So when the incident happened, so in front of them under the bridge, a big bridge. So now before they outside they cross the water, so now under they defend the mommy. So now not be know the mommy actually outside come out where the water with a way and hit her towards
Yeah.
that stones there where the water with a way to the bridge. So not be sabiam. So like where they esa from the water, now they so this mommy be the can to one so woman ya. So that now this me auntie now. So now the auntie now they wash turn out and take the mommy go to hospital. So not be able to make them up.
Okay.
So me auntie they well not another one.
Okay. Okay. So one thing where Sierra Leoneans and many of we go say we proud of you. You able for go, you finish your education. Do you have any other plan or for further your education? If somebody they listen, we go and help you or one, from Usa you left. Tell me a little bit about that. Usa you able for complete and Usa you go like for see yourself.
As I said before, education is my priority. Education is success to the key. Is the key to our success. Actually, I go on further my education. So please, let people that help me for that go further my education. So that will be very good, glad in my heart. I will be very pathetic about that.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. Anything else where you go and say where before you left because I know I'm only too long and now I ain't born you minutes. Then we go continue now with the discussion. Anything else where you go and say, Mr. Manso?
Yes, ma. Actually, I thank God for your life and for God will keep you safe. Actually, you are a good person in society. If you count na Saroya, you are not reach 5. Because a person they suffer look to him. So I so thank God for your life. May God guide you and protect you. May God grant your heart desire. And I appreciate for what you do. May God protect you. May God guide you.
Amen.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Yeah, Mr. Manso, we have tell you thank you, and God now deserve all the praise. Now in they decide whether they choose, now in they provide. So me have tell you plenty thank you. United for Salon tell you plenty thank you, and we they continue for encouraging you, give up. Whosoever you don't left, God will must make the provision for now you able further. Usa you want go or usa you want extend. So me said they tell you plenty thank you. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're welcome, Mr. Mansour. God bless. Yeah.
Power off.
Viewers, in a thank you for your patience. Then in a wonderful young man where be make in picture being go viral. If you can recall a picture where been there next to one mommy during the where we experienced this unfortunate incident where down the line it can be part of me now and I believe say part of we all. This young man is determined. And not just give up, even though it go through a lot of it been get for swallow a lot of bitter pills, but yes, still it decides say one better himself. Now a young man we're so promising, it gets a lot of talent where you not really talk about. It can do certain things and from scratch, from computer, from phone. God get a lot of raw talent, and anybody where they watch we decide say it want even help them better, you're more than welcome for call here. I will give you a direct number. You go reach out to them, and you also go do what you want to do in life. So with that said, I want to tell them plenty thank you for the time where it take today, the resources where you use for come in and join with for now give your own testimony about that unfortunate day of August 14, 2017. Mr. Ibrahim Sisse, welcome, sir. Come on in. I know say you don't listen to the interview. You listening to that young man before even we go back to that day. How does it make you feel as a Sierra Leonean? Come on in, sir. Welcome back.
Thank you. You get me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Khadija. First of all, I would like to send me condolence and my sympathy to Mr. Mansour for the strength we put into himself and the trust and belief we promised him. I must say, all the struggle, it might be the struggle, he deserves them for to be an educated somebody. You see, from in out to all the people and the victims, even though we get other people in reports, we send sympathy to them. Now, people have done where we expect any government for assist or any philanthropy for assist, because oh my God, I don't even know when are they read. We all people that die natural death. We know how they feel them. I'm not saying that stigma they in face or they in them all the time. It is see them, it is imagine the place, because really the Mudslide in Sierra Leone, we want to talk about a little bit is that 90% of we Sierra Leoneans not ever know it a mudslide. You know, it take unexpected and at the first experience and this thing happen at a lot of places at the world. But because of development, you know, they go so viral like it happen at Sierra Leone. But now pray to God let this thing not happen anymore at Sierra Leone. A mudslide in any country, no get no blame to nobody. A natural disaster from the God Almighty. And you know, in reason. And the places that happen, we all know the situation, the geographical situation of that area. They say if a geologist can come around, they will say yes, a matter of time, and it don't happen. But as I say, we Sierra Leoneans now they sympathize with feeling. When something happens to somebody, No, not cast blame somebody else or cast blame other thing. The moment that thing happen, not much slide. If we not pure Christians, we not pure Muslims, and the God Almighty name for the call, for the one that win are the victims them at that time there. This not that not be the solve the problem. We get people and take today. In their face, this is not one person we talk to so. Now thousands of people them who get stories them where if you hear them, you go and cry. But at the big government, whatever government, the SNPP, APC, NGC, C4C, whoever came to power, law gets certain places them, in our office for them kind of victims they are. Well, especially one go further than waiting the paper. How do we help them? No, we give scholarship to somebody when Papa get Mercedes Benz, he get 3 billion story, he get a farm, he get a company. We get people and way, like you said, talented of other things then. And as you say, in my man and I be a strong bone for letting educate. If I don't go away. People of them are they need for good society. They're not for be too late. For fill any form or get any application or get any scholarship or get any help. Whether it's APC, SLPP, C4C, NGC. This is the point where we government them for map for help. They're unfortunate people they are. Look at this guy. Maybe if not be if it happen to. So that's was I don't know how they call it again as I forget all the 0-0. But this man fight very hard. With the promise we give to him, I will not be the fight that struggle day. He put some good result. Let God bless you now with assistance. I wish we could get more and more of now for help people of them kind of victims there. We know today, we don't know for tomorrow. That man might be our next president, our next judge, our next doctor, our next engineer. So if there is any way we can do, my brothers and sisters, we listen to this program here, we get feeling. As I get at this moment, I sit down here. Now we'll get in contact with Khadija and then we'll help some of them with brother there and sister there who are put. Thank you, Madam Khadija.
Welcome. Thank you too. Well stated, sir. So if we can take back some time for reflect on that day, that awful day, if you can recall what you really do and how you get the news.
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, I'll be then I also watch TV, I watch sports. Now my brother called me. He said, "Oh man, you know about the Mudslide? To be honest to you, Sierra Leone was the last country I think of. We tell me how day. I feel that Mudslide now we own country in America. He said, "Now I said, we say so." I said, "Salon." So he began laughing. He said, "Man, say we're very serious." I said, Mudslide and Salon. I said, so the first thing I do, I take telephone, I call my brother in Africa. I say, I really say a Mudslide up in a salon. But like I can tell you, 80% of Sierra Leone don't even know the word. They just know now they say the helium cuts, they tell about who is the go. So for you the word Mudslide, it let and I make now most of people understand what are the Mudslide we talk about. It's just about the helium cut, helium broke, this, that, you don't care all the go. When I see the first picture when they sent to me on WhatsApp, when the water the candle, the hill the candle, the sister I just wanted to say I was there and we are the victim there. Because I just remember when it happened when water just other water they take over certain place. People in the desert, I don't know, there's no way for do. It's like you see the water they carry and go, or whatever the disaster they carry and go, pass the fire force or somehow anyhow they able to do for rescue people. Because they see the force, say I want to go help, I want to go rescue this person, but how I go do them? I'm not equipped there, I'm not getting stamina, I'm not getting strength because then situation nobody will get strength for them. Unless they train qualified people like the fire force, they will do their best for saving them. But at the speed rate without most likely they go. Even if you were married, the person say you want to die with her. So the first look at the man and say, oh, this could be a big disaster because first of all, we tell God thank you. The way I see the force, I mean, if you say it will be worse than that. So now that I be remember, I say, oh my God. Especially some of you who are familiar with the area and they this that. I was like, As I look at the video on the WhatsApp, and they say, oh, even though the thing goes they stop. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what are they coming at me? We thinking we just mix up and box up. I don't even know what they think of. Because whoever died in Sierra Leone, when I one person, now all relative. Whoever suffer that situation, they now all relative. So I don't even think say, oh, I'm not something player, oh, I'm not doing this person, I'm not something the area. I just they say, now we Sierra Leone people that they die so. And the most sorrowful death where they see you passing or they see yourself for less somebody can help you rescue you know able you go die you don't know side your time they go end with you outside the mudslide they go end with you we lost them one day. I just did ask the world, let me pray for them, let me pray for them whether you know the person or not. It's about time whether you party day, whether you OC day, whether you street day, whether you enemy, whether you don't be the talk to whether you survive, then we all get up in the morning, we pray for them. Whatever happened to them, whatever where they did, then God guide them and protect them.
Well stated, sir. Yeah, well stated. You make some comments then where, very good comments them where you when they say you can only imagine why people them they try for put a blame game. So for now you give better understanding to the audience about how mudslide can happen. Like I say now, like I guess now nature from God, but how waiting at your own understanding of how it can happen.
Well, I try to do a little bit of interview to people then. You see, one thing we Sierra Leone and we fail to realize they call we Lion Mountain. And because of the name, if you see Sierra Leone, it's like say we're inside own a higher mountain then our side, and the other side is seen as sea. But because of blessing, we God protect we. That disaster they far away from we. And people fail to realize that any mountain get water inside. That's the reason why America or England they planting thick there. So you know get anything for say the also they build there, or road they pass there, or this way they pass there. No, it's a matter of time. And Sierra Leone technology, in order to that level 8, the standard of technology where they parent geologists there, in order to that level 8, where they go look such area, they know say water they under there. If any small thing happen, and this go happen. Unless when it don't happen, and the time will begin a cast blame to say, oh, now this person, but not to anybody at the world. I can lay me life for that. Nobody not go say, oh, because they build us now, because they make street now, because they build this. We don't say America now. Road they split. When they get engineers them, when they make road them now, perfect one them. Whatever they carry, split, it happen, it may happen like every first in America. If they cut the road, cut the bridge, like say, you know, one day build, they don't want to build bridge there. But when something happen, we begin to say that this one. First of all, when you say happen at Sierra Leone, a lot of people can say, oh, and it's Kuruma, oh, now this person, oh, now APC, oh, they don't tell us for not billionaire. Yes, we all the talk. But guess what? The problem is that some of you not get outside with sleep. Some of you not get houses there. And I know say nobody not there with it in mind for go build house up that hill there, go for claims of a problem. But because of accommodation not there with them, and with the blame people they say, oh, go back upline, go back upline. That's I don't know how painful it is when you then is America, you England, you Germany, you France, you get the opportunity for buy a big house or big house for let people today. People they we say for sleep and problem for them. If they manage to go get a place that they in the day, then beach up and body do. Let we pray for them, let disaster not happen them. But the country of itself, people in there were seeing 5,000 years now a big problem. Big problem. So living in those kind of places, you don't wonder how do they survive there. But people that just want to start, they go put their head with their picking. Let the coach this will brother talk this now. He left him, mama. He go other side to go study. Maybe light not be there at the area, or maybe in one grain, he don't go to study. He go study. Look at the result. End of the result. If anybody be tell and say, we say they sleep, this thing go meet him. You don't go believe.
I
And that make we government where any government will come, not find a way, not see a way how we will help people them.
Yeah.
Everybody at the same time. But any amount of help we will give to people them. If you say pass you be millionaire for let help people in Sierra in Africa, you don't go able because you not get millionaires in Sierra Leone. You not get philanthropists in Sierra Leone we get rich. But any way government able do for assist. Government will do everything for anybody. I don't care which government down. But whatever people have done well so, if na scholarship for give them go study, other then university in Sierra Leone. If you not talk abroad safe, and then people that they need for give scholarship, not to them people where the people get money, they give the scholarship back again.
Well
Thank you,
stated.
Khadija.
You're welcome, sir. You educate to a whole lot just on your submission. I like what you try for describe in terms of we mountain the will get, and where you say many a time we need to know say what are they under the mountain, and then a good thing like what they can say knowledge is power. When we know better we do better. So you also give some example of where situation can kind of like push people them for not and do the things that way maybe not necessarily they in the best interest in regards to like what they say them maybe a safe home for them or place suicide and go call a home. It they force them for nothing at that point at that time for nothing go build not a place where really not where they at their own disadvantage. But now I see most recently we current because let's say in the example of Ebola or in the example of Corona, like Corona way happen now so in America and around the world the way we they say now they because we then they call it third world. But when it happened to places like England, I don't know if you hear me, sir. Okay. Yeah, places like England. Places like England and places like Italy, United States, we still the battle with them because one now like at the very first experience we don't know how for we don't really get the know how unfortunately as to how we go tackle them. So I can always say when it comes to the Ebola epidemic as well, it was a situation where it was the very first experience for we as Sierra Leoneans them, and it been hard for now we know how to tackle them. But I guess after that experience, they can say like I say when you know better, you do better. So in the example of the mudslide, we could say maybe they not be know how critical it was for them then go and build houses them. Now they healed and they where as a result, like how you give the example say underneath most of them mountain and they get water. So now, if we fast forward to 2020, we don't get this concern. Now we don't know better. We don't see how many lives perish, unfortunately. We see now, I see one video where there was an argument between we current Minister of Lands and another citizen, or another, I think, nine deputy, where they say, let not build now so because it will cause issue in terms of putting the lives of Sierra Leoneans in jeopardy. So now when we they kind of like now we they mourn or we they try for remember the one that we lost in life during that awful day of August 14, 2017, and we don't learn now from that. And you see arguments like that they go on social media with we sitting or we current Minister of Lands where we believe say if we don't know better waiting you go advise or waiting you go say in regards to that because now if we don't know better and if somebody raise alarm as in that example we for able to tackle them before we say it's too late. I don't know what you take before I bring Mr. Owankasu.
Thank you very much, Khadija. First of all, I would like to say thank you again for come up with them questions there. You know, one thing where we Africans go for control. That's the reason why they always blame presidents. You see, when you watch outside, and 80% of the people in outside, the ministers, who don't get master's degree, none of them not get an alphabet college. They all get abroad. at least they spend 3-4 years abroad and they will understand certain things. And we president them, but we need to hold responsible for certain things.
Yeah.
You see, Madam Khadija, certain ministries the day, you know they appoint somebody there because now your relative, or you don't have a party, or they support you, or a part of you. You dey appoint somebody to get experience a little bit of that department day. You know, go take somebody who study engineering, somebody who study geography, or go make a minister of health. That's totally the government of it. You know, they study get somebody who don't get a doctor's degree. Instead of getting at the minister of health, you go tell you go make a minister of lands, you go make a minister of agriculture. You see, when you get a minister of agriculture, you know who say it start, if you don't know who say it end. When you get a minister of land, the first thing, even if you don't get the experience, when they work with the people inside the minister of land, such an area then they, you don't go just tell us say, not be now, or not be now after not be done. Who say you go put up? We need for the whole community meeting them. The ministers, them, the problem with the ministers in the salon, and then they calm down. That's our problem. When they don't up yonder, now up, they go no more.
So, in other words, the ego.
Yes.
Okay.
For say, me na minister, now gonna Bombay market, now gonna Robey, now gonna Moaf, now gonna then place there, now go see what kind of situation will be there as a minister, one-on-one communication with them, explain to them a certain thing when you don't see at the ministry, an expert go with you. The minister can be anybody, fine. But we get experts at the ministry, they don't do it for a long time. When they can say, Mama, Papa, then also when they build like it's very dangerous. One day, social thing will happen to you. And I go lost my lives then. Maybe some people will think twice. But you don't get some area they will put in the big, you get people they buy the, once they go buy the, they get.
I think you accidentally mute yourself, Mr. Okay.
You get me?
Yeah, we there you now.
Yeah, go level the place. When they level the place, then it look like say other person will build it. They make access road for body. When they make road for body, then build a road, they name them by their own name. Oh, APC Doctor Street. The branch says street because I will that. But the repercussion of what happened in 10 or 15 years ago, now from now,
later,
they never think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And when that happen, the fishing that they happen, no, because the land so soft that the pressure when they take, as more buildings they can replace it, that's how the dirty they left. And we forget to realize some of them dirty are not to natural, not to dirty where grow up from God nature. Now dirty where they can put today.
Okay.
Like upline, they put dirty where they dig diamond. Then the dirty they go high. When they go build, they go build on top. But the foundation under, I don't care who cement we put, not better.
Mm-hmm.
So this the government therefore kind to that. Let them get a very good study on the lands in Sierra Leone, instead for being not for people, and put a sign there. And she's then they get the monitor every day or every week. And workers them, all I have for create job them. They go monitor certain place the way not for being a period. I'm not telling you. When somebody start they stop them. Not wait till the bill don't go up. When the bill don't go up now, at the end of the day, I bribe to go bribe. And when you bribe, you bill, other person come back, you bribe, you bill, and so they extend.
Great one. So make her re-echo some of the things that we say and then bring Mr. Owankasu in. So I know say you say some of the things in our ego or superior attitude we can kind of like affect some of them, the ministers them, where they know I'm basically humble or whatever the case may be. The other thing where you emphasize on too, Nadi, you blame the head in this in sense of the choice of appointments where they make. Where it will be either by merit.
I don't TV, yeah?
Oh, it's okay.
I don't TV show.
It's okay.
I saw that. I mean, when I already called me, I had to tell her.
No, that's okay. You know, it's quite okay. I just see where they talk. Anyway, so it's okay. So, like I say, you make an emphasis on the choice of appointments by the head, whether it's based on merit or demerit, meaning somebody who gets the know-how, you for put another department there because say it go execute that assignment there to the very best of your ability. Like how you say, you're not go put somebody who learn agriculture, the medical field, because obviously you don't already set and fulfill. Vice versa. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You want to add anything before I bring Mr. Onwankasu in?
Yeah, the reason why they say the head of I bring in the head of
The
state.
example, yeah.
Now, what they always say, when things sweet at a country, they make it to general everybody. Oh, the minister work very hard. This minister work very hard. This department work very hard. But when things go bad, they always blame the president.
Absolutely.
And the president of Sierra Leone, not a watchman for every ministry or every department.
Yes.
Now make you get a minister there. When you put you there, not for go bluff, not for go with coat and tie, drive car, you get security to bear you. When you go to office, they say, yes sir, good morning sir, good morning sir. Who they inside the office, I don't they wait for you, you don't say not get time for talk to them. No. Let some of the ministers then they go out. And your department, let us say like road works. If you accident the happens, say constantly. Go there, let go see why. Whether the speed too high, or na you curve, or na the bridge not better, or na this that. If you in agriculture, go na them small farm them. Let assistant people them. What are the help what they go give them? What are the assistant for that family let go grow better than that? Nobody know as salon what they boast to me say it will make a family they fix salon inside 1 week. The ministry, the health department, go there unawares. Where on man the busy they work. Not even go to security. If you're a taxi taker, you go in Canada, you go. You tell them for say the other way in Sabina they identify you. If you're not trained in the industry, go now taxi, go now customs. You tell them say you know container person, what they want put container. Then go through the process. If you're not able to do something practically, then people they can't tell you. Believe me, you're not going to do better than the one where they fail. When they get problem at Wataki, every day they complain, but name me one minister who don't ever go Wataki unexpected for them. They say, oh, that do this consider bad. Go now market, go buy rice, go buy fish. Pretend something, let you know the price rate in the country. Join Poda, join taxi, join TV, let you know outside Poda, then go stop, or taxi they stop, or almost they charge. Then you go come on TV, you say yes, I don't want. You know, the president, he got so many in hand that when he met Khadija as this person, they expect Khadija Nanga for improve Ministry of Health. They expect APC doctor Nanga for improve lands or agriculture or works or commerce or other places there. They will not go to Shidon where Shidon office they say, I will not repair that fishery company say, no, can give this every up. Hey, that company say, no, can give this one. Then the cry go there every day. And in a body, we back go there abroad. Because you know, she don't know how your uncle or your brother say, hey, if you keep 30 days from the other, I know it's nothing, this is how they call. What are they go through? You go more safer. So they say, I not get them. And some of we don't come and we don't learn, we want to go back. But the existence where you go, they hire you today, tomorrow, and sack you. You go, job your day. Then how we go able to help the country? We pay school loan and half for nothing. By the time when you go down just for pay school loan, you don't carry age where no benefit in the country anymore. So what's not the land we land? But our government, if the government they call you for go back home, and then get for encourage me.
Absolutely.
Seriously, and the government get for encourage me. It's certain thing and there where they take advantage of we, or what we now as if we do they take advantage of people where they salon. Because we come on the diaspora, we get money, we go meet their property, we buy them under cover. Where I'm argue, now go to court, you get money for pay. That loan man, woman, who does not get that money, the land go for nothing, and property go for nothing, and business go for nothing. But let the government make a plain field. I don't care whether you are APC, you are SLPP, you are NGC, you are C4C, the president of Sierra Leone, or the president of Sierra Leone. When you commit a crime, you take advantage of somebody, let them show you say, yes, this advantage you take, you waste your money for nothing.
Well stated. Thank you, sir. Mr. Onwankasu, thank you so much for your patience. Welcome. And Land, first of all, now I give you a chance for introduce yourself, then I'll get you on question for ask you. Welcome, sir.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on which day, to all the viewers and listeners to this wonderful platform, Mina aka Onwankasu Dr. Una from the UK. Welcome now all. And I say thank you to you, Khadija, for hosting me tonight.
Welcome once again. Thank you for honoring the invitation. So as you know,
Welcome, sir.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. As you know, we did talk about that unfortunate day of August 14, 2017. Unfortunately, you missed one of the interview with one of the victim where even give on testimony. We lost him mama and other family members them during that unfortunate incident. So first, what I want to ask you first, also you been there at that time and how it affects you, or do you know of anybody or family member where it affects you, whether it's directly or indirectly?
Well, thank you very much. First of all, I want to extend my condolences to all the victims, them, family members, them, for the loss of the people that will die. The amount of Sierra Leone and the way lost their life on that particular day of August 14, and plenty, and up till now we're not able to get the count. And for me, that was a monumental disaster for Sierra Leone, a small country, a city, where the geographical structure of the country, that city, they, volatile to heavy rainfalls, and the way how we people really treats the environment not being good for we, and that's thing that will happen so that a disaster we Sierra Leone not forever forget. So first of all, let me say thank you for when you bring this particular issue here so today for talk about them on this particular day. Many Sierra Leoneans are already don't almost forget about that. You know, we must Amanda, we very quick for forget. We get a lot what we think about. So now we don't forget say on this particular day, just 3 years ago, disaster happened in Sierra Leone with the one known country, all the Sierra Leoneans and the diaspora, they keep a keen interest on the amount of pictures and the videos them and the kind of body they will see, a pile of body, then heaps of bodies there. The amount of things they will see, the disaster, sometimes it's unbelievable for us, somebody even, even complain for say this not actually inside Sierra Leone, this thing may happen, I be just left salon that time today. I be just returned from Sierra Leone to the UK. And on that particular day, I've been in a constant conversation with several people that we live around that area there. And as the thing they happen, the video they come, then say they send video and they talk to them. Because I mean get somebody we be there in a Sheriff Drive, we be there just near the place where they call Carnival, where the body in the camp, where the disaster they happen, the bodies in the camp, somebody end on one tree. They try to save himself from the tree, people don't know able to go reach out for save that person day. The person in life hang on the branch. Oh my goodness, it was terrible. He cried him too much. He cried him too much. Now so video in the camp, now so police in the go, and it was terrible, terrible, terrible. I don't get person where Asabi will die. But I get a close person when I be the honorable MP.
Yes.
We
Honorable
Amani, commonly known as Honorable Amani.
Okay.
We try to contact them. We try to raise money na yaso for send them program for like able for see how we go support in constituency. It was very terrible. The guy didn't even know what to do and all that stuff today. So like this is not a disaster not only for him, but it's not for the like, disaster for the country.
Yeah.
And Sierra Leone don't learn a lot of lessons from that. Unfortunately, the contingency planning the way the government don't put in place for let this year not happen again. Unfortunately, we see a real failure, a lack of the contingency planning in the as we speak right now, 3 years ago. Sierra Leone don't seem to forget what thing happened just 3 years ago. We don't even know the amount of people that will die. We see a disaster take place inside a few seconds right in front of our eyes. And we just don't always forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, you look at social media and just one or two sided, you see, this August 14. The whole government, will take this particular day as day where they will mourn
Absolutely.
When
Absolutely.
from now, they will take them like a holiday. They will take them like, you know what? Let's just remember the people that we died on that particular day. This is a disaster.
I
Will
love
ever
that.
happen in the
I
country.
think that in a great suggestion, like here in the United States, 9/11, now a day where we they mourn, then they give time and moment of silence where they go call the names from the first to the last one. So I really think say now a very good statement where you just make. Come back in, sir.
Yeah. You see, like survivors of this disaster, where you been put on your platform today. These are the people who are the experts, the AYVs, the television platform, the Sierra Leone, for bring them survivors, then they for can tell their stories.
Absolutely.
Because some of their stories they are so now what we see no more,
Yeah.
you know, na social media, which will be sent to me directly from the phone and stuff like that. That I don't know be able for people that we actually did it, we will narrate
Mm-hmm.
first hand waiting pass with them. Bring them come on national television, let them can speak to you, let them tell you what them go through. You know, let's see and feel the empathy of what them go through. But the people that they almost forgotten about. If you not bring down this young man on the platform today, some of you not probably even know what happened to that young man. Look at the talent who the people gets. Look at the talent where he gets. Where somebody for just look and promote him and make let Mobaso be one of the leaders of the communities that we will be able to help other people then. But the people is almost been forgotten about. You know? And look, the whole disaster, don't forget about that. Everybody there about in business. Now everybody they think about I gotta go kill the next person for their benefits. You know? So this is a very sad day and sad era of Sierra Leone. You know? So I mean, I want to say, you know, kudos to you again, Khadija, for bringing on this topic. And really and truly, Sierra Leone, and we really need to reflect and make sure see things like this don't happen again. You know, all the other Western countries, when one mistake take place, people they make sure see then people they make sure see this never happens again. This not ever repeat again. But look at the amount of negligence where they go, how did they mutilate the environment? How did they make the environment be disaster prone? You know, look at Noah, they left from empty handed, you know, with no resources, nothing, no tool for letting people for work, for good contingency planning them, or make sure accidents not happen. The drainage system, the money that was supposed to here, we due to in council for let able to make sure accidents not happen. Nothing. The staff then, and then they pay the staff then. You know, the woman is left with nothing. You know, even afraid for complain, for even say they don't give me staff them no pay. The woman they go loan money in a bank for come pay staff them. Tell to a point you say the bank don't stop for loan that money. These are all disaster, you know, these are disaster prone attitude. You know, just because of small partisan politics that in the make with the people them at risk. You know, it's sad for day and today, 2020, when they talk about Sierra Leone in this kind really sad way. You know, really, people they think about something progressive about the country right now. When they think about investments, when they think about plans for move the city, expand the city, you know, development. What is happening? What is happening? You know, we not able to understand, Khadija.
Great one, great one. I also want to send out condolences. I don't know how true this is. Correct me. I know say one of the honorable too, when I've been honorable Mohammed Bangura, they've been saying say been lost some family members them na the Mudslide saga. If that's the case again, I did send out on behalf of we all were there, and the entire team send out condolences message to obviously a national issue where we all get affected by whether it's directly or indirectly. No, just take a quick break and then we'll come right back. No, thanks.
full of lovers, holding hands and sweet romance all around the world. And to every boy and girl here today, join me in this happy song. Just dance away. People young and old, sing your songs untold. Till someone comes along, get it on, just get it on. Let me hear you say, somewhere today, somewhere you will find love that stays. Let me hear you sing, somewhere today, somewhere you will find love that
And I welcome back. I know say we left off with Mr. Owankasu. We bring some salient points name and I hand them back now to Mr. IB. What's in that you take on that? Come back in, sir.
Okay, Khadija, you get me?
Yes, sir, I would get you.
Yeah, I said thank you very much and welcome, Mr. Akaso. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, but you bring up some very important points there. We get for we Sierra Leoneans, them, especially the one who they are above me. Therefore, think and know when and how and where to do them. You see, another disaster about what they face for again as alone. Now that we farm with them, brothers and sisters, they wouldn't have them waft area they need water. You know, and then the Guaf, Mabela, the other places that they take go Western, take East, take go Watatira and you see, we don't know now they see where water they flow, river they overflow. When the people are then they are yes, they all they talk say there's a swim, a fisherman them, but these people are building houses very close to the river, very close to the river. Who knows? What happened that much slide? We don't know if it will happen. We don't pray going to happen. But now that kind of situation, they would expect government to pay attention for. Like Robe, where happen that disaster and Robe other. When I be going to that place, I go by corporate hospital. I go down there, see the people the way they live. Because for the sick, you forget it. Now government are the same way from the sick. Because the dirty, they see a pack. Before what I go for push, I didn't come push, I go down. I mean, see why they try for state to any government with the power. Most of them places they are for them go pull people and commode. It's not easy. But the only way you go pull and commode, designate a place who say they go build low income house for them. If now 2 rooms and a pala, 3 rooms and a pala, I'm not how you build them. Then people out there in that place, they put them don't go take the name them. Tell them what you up with this Mudslide. This Mudslide, you get more people who register. You don't get nobody, not even ask if they're in that Mudslide.
Unfortunately, yeah. And then the one
so, look like this way they cry. You not get no opportunity of that. You go build them place a day, whether they like it or not. Now that plan they get for day. So if you come outside day, when you go tell somebody that left place, you not go outside they care go. There are most of them also they go if government build them, you go find for say 95%. And the minister they take the place a day. Whether for them girlfriend them, their boyfriend them, their wife them, their brother them. Their boyfriend, their girlfriend, their cousin them. The poor people are there for give, whether for help. They don't give them the place. You don't see many things of government they build. At the end of the day, you get more ministers that for take over the place a day. I don't know which kind of power ministers they get tax alone. So with people that they suffer, they sleep at near them water than day. They say they left day. Who said they go? Who said they accommodate? Who said they can them go? Who get even them local houses there? 30 days from 19 bed open and on the day. They don't go ever accommodate. Because the person be taken, he don't come abroad, he rent out to somebody else. How you go rent government property? No proper accountability no day, no investigation no day, no checking no day. Nobody go for go look whether how the house done day, whether it go for them, whether it don't broke, whether it don't crack. For now see, ask the person. Now how much they are? Whether they there? The person they Mr. Ibrahim say, "Oh, we give this block here." Where? Mr. Ibrahim stayed in America. He don't rent out to Mr. White. And Mr. White today, he dey pay Mr. Ibrahim every month. Why other people dey not get place for the dump? The mudslide victims dem. We get people in that area there. Now that people for encourage the government, certain area then they know they make people they go register society. If I the chief or head man of that area there, let them get a book or all man name there for them. When something like this happen, they know exactly where they do in that area there, where they register in that area there. Somebody they come out with anything, they come out Kisi, come out Boy, come out Kenima, they come out Poloko, they come out Makeni, can't talk say in until your could be there in that place they die there.
Great one. Nice one.
You know?
Yeah.
America, I also tell police on they will tell you exactly the apartment, where they need that apartment day. The rental of the tell you we don't have more than 4, we don't have more than 5, we don't have more than 6. But let them know exactly if na pikin set be born, when she don't pass 2 years, they go put in name at the list. So when something happen, they know so that pikin dey. And until the government come to that situation there for say yes, certain area then they get say they go register. The section out for divide. The northwest and south section of that any area. If we able get constituencies them, why we not going to get a ledger where they make sure say we know whether they live at this OCR, how many people they did. We know whether they live at this street here, how many homes they live at that street day. When something like this happen, they know say that 15 homes they be there at that street day, and 15 homes they go down. They know say that Mr. B, and Mr. Z, and Mr. K, and Mr. Y, and Mr. Z, and then get them homes a day. They're going to get account of people there. But look what happened. It's so pathetic where a young boy they can't tell me he lost his people them, 30 they don't able to get to help. People they will not live at that day. They get them money, they get their help a day.
Yeah.
You know?
In situation very sad. Yeah.
And I mean, I expect say what you make even when I say the new direction. Not people are not they misinterpret the new direction in a different way. The new direction, yes, where can woman President Mata bring a camp? And for tell you so we don't come up from the 19th century to the 21st century. What if it don't happen 20 years ago? We don't have no water. It don't happen, it don't happen. We talk water now, we don't talk water more. It don't make no difference. The new direction, now we do something one new. Even if the APC, the former government, don't do something bad, now we change and say, yes, this is what they do, a bad, or this is what they do, it could all go improve them. See, because at the life of the people that's allowed they improve, not a party business. Whether it be APC, SFP, NGO, C4C, any particular in power, watching down they don't stop, you can't finish them. So the people of Sierra Leone will go see the betterment of Sierra Leone. But as long as they say no, oh, what do they do? They will not let them, or they revenge by them, we'll get a long way for good. Sierra Leone get a long way for good because we met today, we'll quit tomorrow. We met tomorrow, we'll quit next tomorrow.
Well stated.
Just for ego.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Well stated, sir. I think the suggestion about having accurate sensors go help. It go come a long way for Ned and know the specific individual. Then we they na 10 Brahma Lane, 10 John Lane. Like I say, God forbid if disaster happen. In the example of this young man, the one they wait na the real victim, they're not able to forget the donation or the things that way being they're supposed to forgive the victim them, but rather the I call and the dishonest people then come out from all around the country for coming. Unfortunately, when you look back, poverty can result in such, needing they want to take that unfortunate experience or incident for say this now we on time now for now we say go register and get with daily bread, which is rather unfortunate. But having accurate sensors obviously go help. God forbid we don't want any disaster, but a necessary. The right data for keeping things there. So if they say, oh yes, so we get 20 people then at this house. No, the data say now 15 people then. So outside all that 5 additional people then come. Did they came on a visit? Did they travel from the provinces to come on a visit? And another thing we know say after the unfortunate incident of whether it was the war or the Ebola epidemic, we know so many people then back then relocate from the provinces to the city. We also make the congestion even gets more worse. Like I even give the example where I believe say force certain people them for them and go bill or go get a place where really they in their own favor in terms of in regards to putting their lives in jeopardy. So anyhow, make I bring Mr. Wankasu back in. You know, you would see Mr. APC Dr. say, Mr. Cisse. What's in that your take on that in terms of sensors or having the accurate data we go able for help we for now we know X, Y, and Z in a case of a disaster as that of August 14, 2017. Come back in, sir.
Thank you very much once again. Mr. IB come up with a lot of valid points them and give some examples then. In my own situation as Sierra Leone, it's rather unfortunate. The data them, he asked for the people that will tap into them to understand really which they happen. So people in the way they compromise with them data than they as well, you know, and will tell you an accurate number of people who live in a certain community. They will tell you say yes and get data, but within data than they, for like you able for tap into them, for like see them, for like able to know the difficult, the information than they, whether the officials then and just keep on to themselves or not. Sometimes you know it's questionable because they don't do census the last before the last during the last government before the last elections and do census. That census therefore don't give you an idea of the amount of people that will live in a particular community and stuff like that. But unfortunately, when the disaster is struck, you get people and just look at the messages now they visit, people they move. And I can tell you, Freetown is getting overpopulated by the day. People are moving every single day, moving from one place to the other. You know, you get people the way they go harvest land, you know, now a place the way they're not supposed for day. You know, the one that like way Mr. Ivy mentioned about don't pay, don't get place and they don't slum them. When they close to the sea. You understand? During the dry season when you attack, you know, go right up there, you know, the people that go harvest land, then try for put to raise a more put small foundation they put small body then they live there, you know, and they live there for years and years. One day the place just the water just they can't sweep them come out. You see? I remember the last time under the APC government, one area be there when they call crab tomba or something like that or whatever. We the government's been clear a lot of people that now was on slum. We be there very close to it when a disaster prone place. They move them there. I read people the day when they go to have put them there. After the no go on a course, the no go tell them see this place is dangerous and not live like that. So then people they cry, they talk say they don't put places how we live for how many years, and Sabi. It was difficult to comprehend that kind of situation today. But that it was good for the people today. You know, that it was been good for them. However, they have a fairly place for them. Even with the disaster people then they built 52 houses then for them people today. I was there on the day when former President Omar opened that place. I was there matching with the president. We go from one house to the next. 52 houses, buildings, and they wouldn't build for them people in the for them go leave, let them come out and then slum, then they made them go leave and then place them there. They write the name, then they give them the place. Trust me, the former Minister of Social Welfare, Dr. Sylvia Blythe, went to that place one night to go check whether them people in there they live and then place them there. To our greatest surprise, most of the people then wouldn't say for who live there. They know they live like that host there.
That's a shame.
Most of the houses will be empty on that night. Okay? And he asked the caretaker then, like the people, one or two people who in Mudslide, he asked them, the people that are supposed to be in their houses there, so who said them there? They tell them say, the people that don't go back, who said them there? Because they say that they're used to that place, they didn't even for dread, they didn't even for spend money, so they didn't even for commodity. So they go give them a free place for stay, they move back to the disaster prone place then. So it's sort of difficult, really and truly it's sort of difficult. And just like what Mr. Abib say, you know, there's a law, there's a demarcation. The geographical structure of Sierra Leone, that Freetown city today, They already be don't mark them. They don't get a line inside, people are not for bail. You understand? But certain harvesters, the way they go for go cut them, big trees and they them bushes and they for buy land, for sell land. Then people and they don't even know the demarcation. So you say no, that's not a good for now off land. Then the land cut. Yeah, so now you buy the house, go make conveyance no more. Just go make paper. The first buyer. People are always desperate for land. They go live in a dangerous place today. Cut all the trees today, put baking day, go begin fetch land for make the paper, grab whoever they dey as an administrator, grab them, paper commot. Then they come begin to put structure. By the time you think of it, you dey see work they commot, we check they run down that place, then they damage their fences, then they damage them family there. When they see the half case, some of them they not even reported. Because as I mean somebody will get land sometimes, work commot right up. Can work in fence and God make it don't make fence, you don't cover a land. Because of people with the harvest land beyond in place, up the hill, where we don't even think that even possible for let somebody go put a building up that side. People don't go cut land up the place today. One day walk just come out, a big guy about a stone to talk about them and stone there so. Just cut out of the road, take come to work the fence. That is solid fence. Go come, smash some, carry inside the land with opportunity. But it's not reported because you know what? They don't kill person.
Yeah.
These are disasters, that could happen to anybody. You see? So these are the things. And I remember again years ago, inside that Sansana beach, structures that people don't know, they put structures there inside it. The government cleared the one whole place. Which are that Sunday day. When you go to beach during internet, you see from one end to the other. It was so refreshing. You breathe actually air of fresh air. When you breathe the flow, you see from one end to the other. You don't know, yes, this is how the beach needs to look like. You understand? But now, come on, you hear a minister. They say they can put a solid structure. Outside the Sunday, come on, man.
Yeah.
No matter what, no matter what's like excuse, no matter what you want, tell me. That is just outrightly wrong.
Yeah.
It is wrong. You cannot do that as a minister. Just because you have the power and the resources to do that, you go build inside the Sunday, but you know the thing?
So
why not take it to some provinces? Who's flat land there? That's what you go for building, you attract people there.
Yes.
Why not freedom always people need to go fetch for land and build a dangerous place there for cause disaster?
Yeah.
Come on, man. The country there, you don't travel up beyond water, you get big space, then they land, when a flat land where you go put a structure there, attract the population to move. Why go and freedom like that? Look, the country, the freetown in the hill. Man, when the structure in a freetown, that place is dangerous. People need to begin think about moving out of freetown. Go to a village, build something where they bring up people back to the village and maybe do something. Expand the cities somehow. But at that small land, they see 4-5 people they fight for one land. Look now at land grabbing now, that the new Maginga, wouldn't that the country. Land grabbing, they see one minister, they pull press release, the secretary, the permanent secretary, they pull your press release, the director, they pull your press release. We don't know who that. It is sad. It is sad, to be honest.
Absolutely. So the point where you make about the flat land and the sand, that is not a good one. So for now we kind of make clarity to the audience. So basically the sand, like what they say, the sand, eh? So the sand basically now so it can come naturally, right? Like how not that way they are then place and they keep. No, so they bring and so they obviously they come, right? Because they near to the sea, right?
Yeah. When you swell in the camp,
okay,
they bring the sand small.
Right.
And naturally, that sand they go mine that sand all the time.
Yeah.
The sand they as the bank. Then they bank the water. Naturally, the sand they bank the water. You need to go beyond that sand because when the water they come, they push the small sand and the small.
Okay.
Eventually, the water they give the line inside the day.
Right.
Except if there's a tsunami happen inside the middle of the water, so that water they go, that wave they go come, they can overcome, overpower and go beyond that sand.
Right.
But naturally, that sand with the water they send so it tell you say na ya tsunami na my own demarcation, and that's why they stop.
Yeah. So obviously.
So if you they can mine the sand eventually, as you mine the sand they reduce, the water they come over as sand.
Oh yes.
Eventually.
Yes.
They can over that sand it go beyond that which is there.
Right.
That makes the government get a regulation where they mine a certain area then.
Okay.
Because if you get building there, you get road with it beyond that Sunday, eventually water will end up to go,
Absolutely.
beyond that location there and stuff like that. So they always regulate, they tell you which side you go mine this and sand.
Okay.
Which person are out of greediness or anything like that.
Right.
You see? So it are all for like control the environment for like disaster not take place.
Yeah.
But whether they respect them or not, there you go, is another question.
So from what you make so and waiting Mr. Cisse say earlier, we get the example of then hill then they sometimes they can get water under we will not even know. So in that case, it's so obvious. Obviously, the Sansan area, first and foremost, there's no firm foundation underneath that for not even a host go survive there, or like I say, maybe God forbid, it get to a point where it can no longer hold itself. Then that water they go inside, then it go bring the same similar example, if not the same, as that of the 2017 incident with the mudslide. Am I right or wrong?
Well, yes, it also depends on the architectural engineering skills where the person will use. The architecture, the Maui, do the engineering work or build the foundation.
Yeah.
It depends on how deep can go.
Okay.
Down, you understand? That is also another thing. Because when you look at the soil in that particular area, in that beach area, they have very, very soft soil.
Okay.
Very, very soft.
Okay.
Not a place where you put a solid structure.
Yeah. So
you understand?
Regardless,
no matter really, to be honest with you, regardless how deep you go, you just spoil the environment.
Okay.
So it's spoil the environment. So it's not even advisable. Even when you go beyond the streets, you understand?
Yeah.
When you go that area, you see the dirty when it is in the very soft dirty.
Okay.
Very soft dirty. If you want to build a structure, a very, very good structure, with a 2-story structure, you go for really deep down. Very deep down, because now dust, now dirty, now in the day, and we mix with sand. You need to see rock there. You understand?
Yeah.
You see, typical of like Lunge area, so Lunge, it gets soft clay, soft dirty in the day. You need to see stone, then stone, they're not in a Lunge.
Okay.
So similarly, the area in the back, so it is.
Okay.
You need to see solid stone and stone, the beach area. You see, so if you want to make a foundation for build a story house, you go for really, really dig deep and make a very solid foundation with iron rods and stuff like that for keep that building this steady.
Okay.
But eventually, when that dirty they begin crack underneath, it crack the building. Naturally it crack the building in years to come. So the thing that they all, we don't go see it now. But 10, 15, 20 years until we can begin the year, that then we go for student years, so they will know say we not been doing a good job.
I see.
And this that was the one place for we build the kind of structure there as soon as soon.
So hopefully,
so that's what it happen.
Yeah. So hopefully better now than later, and hopefully as in they watch then shows there, so then go able to do better. And then the other thing is that so like the side will get the rock, like how you say. Now that will be considered as the flat land, correct?
Well, rock that in there are different parts then. Okay. Everybody who side they go for good, you go for study the soil, who side they go for good build.
Okay.
You go the rock the way they up and down, with team up to be. Now reason make them team up, they go no much know what team they do.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
When mountain the day, there's something they inside the mountain the day.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to go do something today, make sure you respect the environment. They say that you utilize your environment reasonably for for your own consumption, no exploit them.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So once you use them reasonably for your own consumption or for your own use, you will always get a good environment inside you live. But if you begin to exploit the environment, like you go mine work them, now places I work in, they plenty. You got to be very, very careful. Because there's a tendency for the disaster to take place eventually. You see, it's the same as when you go cut trees then. If you cut tree for 1 or 2 trees then for your consumption for do certain things, then yes, do one.
Okay.
But you need to cut tree for the go sell.
Yeah.
But then you make money, you continue for cut tree, then they plant tree, that eventually disaster will take place.
Correct.
Because so God in law for say use the soil, the environment to your consumption, when you satisfy yourself. Do not exploit it. Do not take it and begin to sell them or let you gain too much out of it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you destroy the environment.
So now then the what then they refer to as the timber, right? So they can basically cut them trees and then right?
Exactly. The timber, the log mining and all that kind of stuff today. Yeah. These are things that way you for always make sure see we cut 1 tree, you for plant 3.
Okay.
We cut 1, you plant 3. But it didn't ever happen as well. Because people don't just believe so no more. The tree the way they pass mark. So later of cut stay, they go back where they in for them. So they get up believing it.
Okay, so that's like underestimating. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The impact.
Yes.
They underestimate the impact that they cause by the environment. Even the fresh air with global warming, all this. So when you cut down a tree, you don't deprive the oxygen, the amount of oxygen. When you cut down a tree, you don't deprive the amount of oxygen when we breathe.
Right.
You don't deprive the birds that when they come around. You don't deprive some of the animals that when they come for can survive through this one. So, there is a cycle. Like cycle where, it therefore benefits everybody. You know, see, why they go to that they see which man they go for go fishing, they catch the fish, even back inside the fish, inside the water. You see that they catch dangerous animal, then they send them back. That the sea, like the wild. You see that they go rescue a dangerous animal, then secure them, then treat them, then they send them back. Look at the whales then at the sea. You get international dispute between big countries like Japan and other international countries then at the high sea, then they fight against themselves for them to capture whale them, big whale them. Because they extinct them, they pull them out of the water and they kill them.
Yeah.
You see, so these are all things the way they do like the marine environment were beneficial for we. But some of we will not do the study, we don't know, we don't care. Like that Minana, small Minana, who they catch us alone, people that say, Minana, good self, they eat every day with that. So continue, they will then catch Minana, small Minana, so they send them back to the water. Then they send them back to the water. They don't for kill them, they don't for fish them. But you get certain boats the way they out that the high sea, where they cannot see their own area, they can mine with fish them. Then they take their care and go sell them in the country. We lost them, we don't have any capacity for do certain things there. So the environment is being exploited by international people then, like the marine area. Of course, then we back as we own locals then, we own environment users out there, they go harvest land then beyond the government's demarcation, will create a lot of problem for we, and we generation the way we get on board. These are all things the way governments get to make sure so they do the things then correctly. But if you see a minister, if you see a responsible person who then give a position of responsibility, they go out of his way, threat another person, for go pull outside there, go build it, then go build beyond the side and outside government we don't put laws enough for building. You see them live na video they argue between themselves whether for billion or not for billion. What you go think as an ordinary citizen? What you go think? You want to put as a responsible person where for able to set the record straight. You want to go and fight for go do the wrong thing. You're going to think about your country. You know nothing for say just they shake your head in disbelief. You see, these are the things they discuss people about the country. Mm-hmm. Right now, before they think about progress, before they think about investment, when they think about putting whatever small organ we account for care and salon put on the now all my only in whatever like corner. You see, the bank and salon they get empty every day. The businessman over they put money in the bank, not begin like pull them away. They keep on society. You know? So this is not good for the economy, not good for the people. Every day people they call it the big money. Every day people they call it the big money. Because they
I know.
the situation just they collapse by the day. You see, when they just come and when they talk about things out of pleasure. I know a lot of pleasure they get for talk about the country in this kind of manner. I'm not happy about what I see.
Yeah.
You know? You see, the disaster when they happen is sad. What may happen during the mudslide is sad. You know? You see, so let me going to talk about even though it's painful, but let me talk about with the hope say you wonder with the position of responsibility, listen and do their own small bit to the table for do. Till whoever come over can take over, continue for do the right thing. But not let for the see then can't see actually happen where somebody with a position they do the wrong thing. Then we all sit down with a watch them because you get power. When we talk, then they put gun by you. Or when you talk, then try to go capture you, they put combo by you, they're gonna say, or they give you big case where you don't even deserve, they're gonna lock you for a long time, or you shut up. You know, sometimes it's really painful.
Absolutely.
To be honest. That's what we're seeing today.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well stated. Well stated. Nano Olina are they wrapping up because Mr. Wankasu in time very late. Of course, I want to get in rest. Then Mr. APC doctor as well. So I don't know what else in I want add to it. Mr. IB, check your volume. It seemed like it on mute. Go ahead and give your last words.
Yeah, I want to say something back up to what my brother just here.
Yeah, sure.
This APC XLPP, I don't root saloon, and I don't point saloon, and I don't go to make saloon. You see, until we stop this politics in we system, saloon will not ever go before. Example, like the Minister of Education. Then they receive the bill, they say you want build a building near the beach. Right now, they look at it, say, you want to build that building there, an institution or whatever, fine. But in the next 5 years, thousands of houses are not already as neighbors them. Like what we brother just say, Sasana, it they come and go back. We get place from Maseka, take go 91. From Watano, take go Maseka. Why don't they go build them place the way Watano did that day, now flat landed. You don't go build on a beach just because of political gain. You know, say they will say yes because now the government is in power. But what about when the government come in power tomorrow and another control of that building day? Then disaster happen. If you go on a beach from Lumley, now you right hand. I go there 1 year, I see Kalon in Os, the footballer. They say they stop her for building Os because water they under. And at the swamp area, it didn't have California Tagbo in Os, former minister of NPRC. I asked the brother, I said, why government even allow him for building her? Because he got money? What I think what did I see the place is dry if you walk out top am. But when the season come, the water they flow inside it. And if you don't go for salon, you go see now you right hand. I know the guests at the show they will know. Now you right hand by Kalon in Os of footballer. They place a bomb, na time bomb they wait for. You know the big society say because you know a minister or you know a president or you know what they call. Because as soon as you build a building there, in the next 3-4 years, other people they can't build near you back again. And I say they deteriorate the structure of that area there. When for them, they say all members for the a beach, they for broke them. They are broken because they want to see the beach of the beach. So when tourists they can see the beach, then guess as how they go the relax the first one, then guess as how they go relax with power, or they go make all sorts of for the play music all night long for fair money. Yes, all want fair money. But start structure, they not mess up. They left with that natural structure there. So for let the Minister of Education, they go build that building, they say they build and so what they these are the people that are the internet, they argue time, these are the call. Now it get power. No matter how they try to stop them, and government it could do them. But what are the repercussion of after 5-6 years from today? When young government go there, you're not going to begin building back again. Because when you start them, we don't go end up for you. So me, at the big Sierra Leoneans, them, I know say it's very difficult for get land. Most of them play the way they build, they don't land where they buy, not land where they go through the paperwork them. Now land where they go, they cut aside, they flat them, they put part of the body there. They say they go there after 5 years, they put cement block there, they go live with their family. But think of the COVID gonna just say, not for you now. But maybe you the disaster go happen when you grab picking and go down there. I tell you don't that. When it happen today, was the years to come, it happened. We have to look for ourselves. Government not they help everybody, but ask yourself, what you don't help the government? Look at the area today. I know what they say about I see water, I see myself the jump inside the water because the water flat. When you do something, think of the repercussion of them. And we were there abroad there. Most of the people where they out back, who Ghana salon, also for buy land, they go buy land so that for you. Whether land is a disaster place. But you don't spend the money, you don't want to give up the Gazella bill there. Oh look, Mr. Y come on German and I bid, Mr. B come on England and I bid, Mr. This come on. No, not to that I look for. Maybe me get the experience, don't let you go out on snow. The knowledge they say yes, we start the bill so in time to come it will affect me. So I would rather come out, but no. So now we make with government, they educate people them. You surveyor, you minister of lands or minister of lands. When somebody want to go buy some site, tell them place say, yeah, I don't want to buy now because this land, this area is not good for bill. After starting years, it will affect you. Then the person tell you say no, but just because you want that thing that we hand, we don't care. We not give us advice.
Very true. Very true.
Architect they drop land. They're not even going to the site for them and go see. You just like you ask you property land property what paper. It draw building. You know the kind of the area. Let's see the ground. What are the structure of the ground? Whether the house where they build it fits for that place there. You know what a cement and shallow. Question might go on for the next 30 years. Nobody know the one build house in less than 10 years. It broke my hand. No, the one they build for the rest of the in generation life. But the government therefore come. No matter which kind of government, let the government tell people and say no. Even like this minister of education, let the government tell us no build this building here. We dey give land in another area, they go build land there. So the co-bride talk, who dem go land there? But inside future, they don't want to build every institution, and you dey go build back at the wrong place. Now if they fix and I want to get the building, let it don't say they come America. Until after 10 years, they go back in a salon. You go see thousands of buildings. That place go down to another houses again. But when disaster can now begin to cry. So we are the family, my brothers and sisters in Sierra Leone. Sometimes they love the thing, but we will life first. The government don't worry for we. When you die, they holla. They're gonna miss the announcer. They don't they cry now. We parents they cry. They don't go to young brother they cry. The government don't even forget about this 14th of August. One for she done today, we make an holiday for that. Then pray for that day. If now be 5 o'clock it happen, they say we are 5 o'clock, 12 man grab, then we pray. But they don't worry about that day. This politics, not about salon. And we get for fight time, Kadija. Don't not say, oh, because I SFP at the dam, no APC can not go down. APC at the dam, NGC can not go down. Look who sister in Lebanon. People they talk, and they see that the WhatsApp people they can say, oh, not SFP send them there. Now do the APC that I'm going to say, oh, why they for them go Lebanon? Come on, they are Sierra Leoneans. We have to help them when they need us. Whether not be APC time and go there or not APC time, with government, present government, the disaster will happen in Lebanon. Now we find a way for bring them come back and salon. If not pay them go come pay for the ticket and salon or bring them come free, that's what the government is for. For now, help people where they out. American government they tell you pay carry American passport. They say help this person and build the government. Now we started. Look, it is shameful for that BBC they interview somebody, they put a talk say, we are saying them go there, put them go there. Because we get the opportunity for car America and England for the benefit of this country. Other people they go to African country, you say they want go there. You ask any Sierra Leone right now in salon, you go to say one car America or England. Nobody will go to say one go Nigeria, one go Ghana, one go Liberia. But those people are going there because the salon government of anyone don't monitor them. Job not there. Nothing not there for tomorrow. So they prefer them go Guinea, they go Liberia, they go Ghana, they go Gambia for go struggle so that they will get another way for go out. Come between Hausa within I wish all Sierra Leoneans them God will give them the opportunity for them all they all come America. That America accept you, they will do now for so many years. But it's not possible. So thank you very much, Madam Khadija, for the brilliant here. Now they educate to people them. Now they get the news go close to them, fit them, close to the house them, close to the veranda. Then they go see them. Say certain area they oh I believe that news they talk and say no, this place not fine for bill, this place not fine for leave. But because of the poverty, people they sleep now they always they comfortable. Maybe you know they go salon there's some place that they you know what you want to say for 5 minutes because the friend say you like to go. So dear, thank you very much. Let God bless you and bless your family for the job well you do. And let God let we Sierra Leoneans we take politics out of our mind and be a neutral people for help yourself.
Amen. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Mr. Wankas, you want to say anything before I give a last statement?
Yes, rounding up, to wrap it all up, I want to say, make we continue to remember the people that wouldn't die in this disaster. The people that also died, now we brothers and sisters them, now we mama them, now we picking them. We never forget them on this particular day. It could be anybody. The people also, some of them day in their sleep. Some people they sleep when this disaster can struck on them. So people they will just wake up. You know, it's not that morning day when this disaster can struck on them. Some people they will just stay about or go spend them daily bread when this disaster struck them. So we want to remember them people there as well. We want for the government in power. Remember them people there as well. We don't see the government on the 2 years now in power. We don't see them they commemorate the people there as well. So maybe the next couple of years they will commemorate them people there. We want for them to do that. These people not deserve to die in the world and die sooner out of negligence, now out of greed and selfishness, make this thing happen. We with successive governments, then we don't make the mistake there also. Now that this thing don't happen, we supposed to learn from this. We supposed to let this not happen again under we watch. If we allow the environment for degrade to a level where another disaster did happen, we will get yourself for blame and for answer for that. So I want to tell you once again, Khadija, plenty thank you for this platform and for bringing on this particular topic on board. And I continue to ask Sierra Leoneans then to support you, to follow your program, and I ask God for to continue to guide you and to continue to give you the wisdom and direction to make you able to highlight things then where they bring down the development and awareness to people them within our power and the entire Sierra Leoneans and you viewers then. You're growing by the day because you're genuine with your wisdom, and Allah will continue to guide you and direct you.
Amen.
I want to say thank you very much to you, and I wish and I hope Sierra Leone will continue the path of development. We pray for the leadership of the country, that God direct the leadership, the president and the administration, they do waiting good for the country. We are all Sierra Leoneans, we want to be proud of Sierra Leone. We don't want for the talk about sad things, them sad situation about the country. We want for the development, and they are charged with the responsibility for make sure say them put the country first. And that we do hope for let them do, and we pray for let God give them the wisdom and the direction for let them do that. So from my side, I say thank you and I bow out.
Amen. Thank you so very much, Mr. Owankasu. And the Almighty grant you the same blessing in return. Thank you for all the well wishing and all come into passing as this platform is made by us, for us, and God go surely Allah go answer your prayers them. Then it become more bigger than what we all they imagine. Mr. Ibrahim Sise, APC Doctor. Tell you say plenty. Thank you, sir. For we always equally as that of Mr. Owanka Suwe na they take time for honor the invitation. May God bless we all. Bless with family then and any good thing we would look for na God give we the one way we lost during that awful day of August 14, 2017. Would pray that the Almighty grants them the highest of Jannah and forgive them on their shortcomings and let their soul rest in perfect peace. Again, the one that we watch this show today, man so not ever give up on in life. It look at in trial as an opportunity for them to continue for the climb the ladder. If you not want find in our hearts, and I want to do anything for him, in a welcome for call, I will make in direct number available to Ina when I go contribute in life. And I'm very grateful, talented young man. So nothing I will go in vain. If you say they go through in education, they make sure say use that money for your education, and it will come back again and show you the outcome of the money. So now it will be a blessing to we beloved Mama Salon. Once again, we send condolences on behalf of the entire team here, on behalf of the wonderful panelists, to the entire country, because of course now a national issue. Now God bless we all. God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone, and God bless the United States of America. This once again, na Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television. I am your host, Khadija Tijan Nabi. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye, Khadija.
Good night, guys.